Oh god. What's this shit?
Said that I bought those for you. It clearly doesn't in the screenshots.
Wait, what,
How
you
did
talking to me?
I was masterful, deceitful prank get exposed live on
I
stream?
was
Yeah.
fixing my audio settings. What's going on?
What do you mean it says I bought you those? Because it clearly doesn't.
Well, who else was it? Could it possibly be?
What do you mean?
It was Joey. It's clearly signed by Joey, and yeah, their profile says "Here's Wonderwall," and it's a picture of Liam Gallagher.
Yeah, but I looked at my friends list and guess
Uh-huh.
who it was?
It
But
was
like,
"Here's Wonderwall."
but Abel like literally doesn't have anything on his profile to give away anymore. How did
Yeah,
you?
there's
You know you
really
can set
nothing.
nicknames on Steam, right?
Oh fuck,
Oh, well there you go. I guess.
that's why. I
It's 'cause you
literally like deleted my past name history, changed my
often
name to
not.
Here's Wonderwall, and changed my profile completely
Why? Why did you go to the effort? I don't even know who Joey
because I
is.
thought it would be. That's the point. You
That'd be
weren't
funny.
supposed to. You were supposed to be confused.
No, my reaction was just fucking really like we're doing this.
You had them on your wish list.
I had one and I can't remember
No, you
doing
had
that.
1 and 2. You had 1 and 2.
Oh,
Okay.
excuse me. No, I don't. I
Oh, this
genuinely.
was
I had
supposed
to
to be
look.
way
I had
funnier.
to. I had to look because I was like, do I have those? And I was like, yeah, I guess I did.
And what should I draw?
You don't have
Uh,
to accept them if you don't want them.
well, I was like, because I was just confused. I was like, do I accept? Do you want me to accept these?
I mean, if you want them, yeah,
I'm pro.
I committed to this to the point where I was like, if they just accept this, I'm gonna be out that money, and that's okay.
I mean, part of me does want you to like live with your decisions, but so you forever know the price of fucking with me, the literal price. But on the other hand, I am absolutely not gonna play them.
Well, let me tell you how this whole shit started. So, like,
Oh, there's a story. Great.
I was looking at your wish list, and I was like gonna
How did you
buy you
get through it? It's
something.
like 6,000.
Yeah, I quit after a while, but I was like looking at it. I was like, maybe I'll like buy them something, just like something small, just for no reason.
How
I was gonna do
much do you
that for
spend
Elliot
on this
too.
shit, bro?
Don't worry about it. Um, so I remembered when I saw Necoparo 1 on there. So there's a friend group that I'm not a part of anymore,
Oh,
but
sure.
I was in the Discord call, and so there was a guy named Shizno and a guy named Dragon Ruby, and they called him Drooby, right?
Can
So
I interject very quickly?
yes,
Elliot gave me shit because I've been watching Red versus Blue. Because called me a boomer and saying I'm old and belong in a nursing home eating tapioca, but
okay.
but yeah, he said all those things on record. But
It's
uh,
true. I'm not lying. I'll say it again,
but
motherfucker.
say to my face. But they I don't know, they're in the Halo 2 arc, I guess, and then
Hmm.
like the computer kept was saying Shizno as an insult, so I guess that either they
Oh
got
yeah, I
that from.
forgot about that.
But yeah, I did. It's just why I bring it up because it's like kind of funny. But anyway,
It
do
might
do go
be
on.
because their name was like their full thing was like Superstar Shizno or something. But
No,
anyway.
it was yeah, like the computer was like, oh yeah, it's an alien insult or some shit. But yeah, go on.
Um Shizno was randomly like, "Hey Drewby, buy me all the Neko Para games," and Drewby's like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, buy me the Neko Para games," and they're like, "Yeah, whatever." And then literally 5 minutes later, Shizno's like, "Drewby, what the fuck? I don't want all of these." And I'm laughing because he bought them all of the Necropirate games. He's like, "I was fucking joking." And he's like, "Well, too bad. I fucking bought them."
But what's the
And they were
joke?
just arguing. Well, he didn't want them, and then Drewby bought them,
But
and
but
then he's like,
but
"What
he
the
was so he was like insistent.
He was joking about it, though. Like, the way he said it, like, he was being, like, sarcastic. I don't know if he was being, like, sarcastic serious,
Oh, you're streaming.
That's
but
that's the that's where it's like, oh no, I wasn't. I was being ironic. It's like, how do you know?
yeah, exactly. So, like, I thought it was kind of funny hearing them argue about it, and I was like, it would be really funny if, those got bought for data, but, like, they didn't know who it was from.
I still think you should have put like a fake spammer code in.
Yeah, I literally like, I would've done it on a separate Steam
That
profile,
would have been
but,
the real.
like
That would have been the good one.
Well, yeah,
but
yeah,
it wouldn't.
that would have freaked me out.
Well, the problem is, like, I would've had to have added you as a friend to have bought it for you as a
Yeah, but you
gift.
and that wouldn't have happened unless you like told me to, because literally I've
Yeah.
been blocking and ignoring every friend request I get because they're all scammers.
I
Yeah.
told you I'm real. You need to add me.
The whole thing, like Elliot was saying, was, like, I should've, like, in the message said something to the effect of, "Oh, for free, what's it called on Fortnite? What, V-Bucks or something?"
Y-
Some shit
You
like
know what
that.
they're called, don't pretend.
I really don't remember. I think that's what they're called.
It's V-Bucks, yeah.
Yeah, so just be like, "Here's your gift. Here's a code also for free V-Bucks." Just make it look really,
I think I
really
would have rather had
obvious scam.
V-Bucks. Hey, dude,
Drama
Goku's in the
stuff.
game. I could have bought Goku.
Goku.
That is true. Goku is in the game.
As is Bulma.
What?
Yeah, Bulma, Beerus, and Vegeta.
Vegeta. Did you watch? I mean, I'm sure you didn't, but like that little clip I linked you of the guy modeling Bulma. She looks super good.
I skipped through it a little bit. It is cool.
Yeah, it was cool because like he kept the actual like look of her instead of just like I hate when someone like takes a reference and I mean I
Because
should
they
say
only
that
know
because
how to
I'm literally
draw one
doing.
way.
Yeah, I'm drawing myself.
Elliot be a bit of a ball head.
Well, hey.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what fans of Dragon Ball call themselves, as you know.
Oh, fair. You're right. I am a bit of a ball head.
Just imagine you cosplaying as Krillin, like you just shave your head.
That's okay. I'm allowed.
No, but then you like you don't like you just shave your head and and cosplaying as Krillin, but you don't have like a gi on or anything, so you
I'm
just like
just
in your
balls.
regular clothes. You just
So wait, if you refuse the gift, do I just get refunded
I've
or
no
does it
I
like go in
I've
my inventory?
I've no
I
clue.
Oh
think it
no.
Genuinely.
goes in your inventory. I think because I
Oh
got his.
no. I might own all the Necopara
Well, you haven't
games.
played them, so you can send
Yeah,
them
could
back.
you just
That's
refund them?
true.
Or do I just go with the bit and accept them?
I mean, I don't know. Were we not friends on here?
Like, yeah, apparently
But
not, unless you removed me at some
I
point.
don't
on
remember doing that. I
on
don't know
Steam?
why I would have.
No,
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 on
on
Discord.
Discord. But I was like, because I don't know why I checked, but I was like, oh yeah, because I was like, I think I closed your DM and I was like trying to find you again, and I was like, wait a minute, you're not on my friends list.
Oh.
That's
Oh, well,
strange.
you know why?
I
Because this
honestly
account's
don't know.
I know it's an alt account, but like that's because
well,
you've been
it
in this
was.
server for ages.
Well, this is the account I use for everything.
I don't
My
That
personal one.
But
Other than
you
not
haven't.
not that dead other bitch one.
Exactly.
Well, the other dead bitch one was the one you used to like be on a lot
Yeah,
more
I
back in the
know.
day, so that's probably
That was
why.
your second phone because we were your second secret family you didn't want anyone to know about.
In Second Life. Speaking
Oh
of Second
yeah.
Life, Dana, what should I draw?
I don't know.
Well, I drew me and you hanging
And
out.
y did you though? Did
Yeah.
you though?
Really did.
I also drew me and Dana hanging out another time. I'll show you real quick.
Okay.
Where are you posting these?
Everywhere.
OnlyFans.
Oh,
Do I sound okay, by the way? I don't sound like I'm on a
it's
laptop
fine.
mic, do I?
No, you sound fine.
Am I normal? Like, is
It doesn't
working as
sound
in?
like your normal mic, but it sounds fine.
What do you mean it doesn't
Yeah, it's
sound like
like
my
not
normal mic?
bad.
Because your normal mic's a fucking fat 200-pound mic.
What do you think I'm using, dipshit? Why do you think I'm asking?
Oh, it does sound a bit different.
I can't tell a difference really.
It just sounds like you're kind of whispering a bit.
I'm not
Yeah, okay,
shouting. I'm
maybe.
closer now. Is that better?
Yes, that's more
Uh,
than normal.
Well, yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
kind of like talking at it. It wasn't close.
Oh, that's okay.
Are you Kevin McAllister right now?
What?
Because you
I'm
like
not home. I'm not home alone.
well, yeah, because you said you're downstairs instead of just saying
I'm
like
not in my
I
room.
don't want
No,
to.
Kevin McAllister.
I'm alone.
But
I'm not.
wait.
It's
That's
fucking like nearly midnight, you assholes.
Well, no, that's why
well
I wasn't
no,
being
is
too
it like
forcing.
I'm confused because if you're talking about the boy, that's Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah,
So
but
like
the
who's Kevin
Kevin
actors.
McAllister's the
McAllister?
character.
Oh, I haven't
Kevin.
watched the first Home Alone.
Wait,
But
what?
yeah, that makes sense
It's the
now.
same kid in the second one.
Yeah, I like watched part of the second one. My first Home Alone was
Trying to
the one
school
everybody
Elliot
hates.
on Home Alone law.
My first fucking Home Alone was Home Alone 3, where it was like the new kid.
Yeah, yeah. I've only watched the Home Alone 2 clip of Trump saying, "Go, it's the lovely place to Kevin." That's he just
That's
rewatches that
not
and
what he
rewind.
says.
Yes, it is. He
No,
says,
he
he
just says
says,
it's like the
"Video,
first store on the. He just says it's like down the hall and to the left. That's all he says.
whatever. You don't know anything.
I
I'm
can
I
the
know more
imagine
than you.
Trump.
I'm the
I
Home
can,
Alone head here."
I can
You're the
imagine that
toupee head.
movie. He just keeps
No,
forgetting his line, and Trump's just like a line. He's
You
like,
could.
it's down the hall and to the left, and he's like, it's like that State Farm commercial. Have you seen that State Farm commercial where like the guy's like a struggling actor and he just keeps fucking everything up?
no.
It's so funny because he's just like at Liberty Mutual. They're like, it's Liberty Mutual at Liberty Bibbity.
I like that one commercial of the guy that looks like Putin, like walking down the streets in high heels and just fucking throwing his ass.
Oh, okay. Well, that's like Money Supermarket or some shit, right?
I don't know, but
I,
it's
I
funny.
always I always thought it looked. I thought he looked more like Carl Pilkington than Putin.
I can see that.
Okay, I came up with a joke earlier, but it's not really a joke. But what
Uh-oh.
if like so you have like a bottle of Pilk, but it's called Pilkington.
What's
That's the joke.
Pilk?
It's Pepsi
Oh
and
my god.
milk.
Oh, okay. Where does the Pilkington come in then? What's
W-
Pilkington?
Carl Pilkington is Ricky Gervais's more talented friend.
Oh, okay.
I hate Pilk.
Yeah, Pilk sounds awful.
I'm gonna like when we hang out next time. I'm gonna like wait till you fucking fat asleep and then pour Pilk down your throat until you
Why?
suffocate. Cause it's funny.
Well, you're not
Mm.
coming over
Well,
anymore.
exactly.
Oh
You fucked up.
no, I want to hang out.
Don't pour like toxins down my throat.
Is there a streamer named Tony the Tiger or something?
There is an actual there is just official Kellogg's Tony the Tiger who's a VTuber, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
why?
oh.
Someone mentioned it to you recently or something?
Yes, because my friend mentioned that he went live recently and was showing off his new milk cooled PC.
Oh, that's
It
okay.
sounds gross.
Oh
It's
yeah,
true.
it would just clump. And not to
Ugh.
mention the
A curdle.
bacteria, like, do you want mold growing on your GPU?
People have
Leave him
worse
alone. He's a
things growing.
himbo.
People have worse things growing on their GPU. Just people don't clean their fucking computers.
I don't think you get worse than mold.
Well, no, you see those things where there's like dead bugs inside them.
Boogies.
I
What was
mean,
it
yeah,
like?
but you could like scrape that out. Like I don't think you could get mold off of there without like bleaching your
Well, yeah, I think
GPU.
yeah, you'd have to replace it, wouldn't you? It's like, oh, I'm so sick of buying like new GPUs. I have to like get a new one every like 3 months. It's like, why? What keeps happening? It's like, oh, they'll get all moldy. It's like, what? What are you talking about? Well, like from the coolant.
Yeah, from the milk.
The
Duh.
pilk.
What else?
You don't have like a computer cooled by pilk?
All the hot streamers are doing it.
Sure.
And then to imagine somebody's like, my computer thirsty. Must feed it pill.
Is it gonna?
They just pour it down the vents. Oh no, open the
Whatever.
disk
People
tray.
marry their
Actually, no, nobody has
computers.
a disk tray anymore. Just
Sure.
Elliot, why do you always draw yourself like that? I don't get it.
he's
I'm
he,
trying to
the,
be realistic. What?
Okay.
I don't
Elliot
appreciate that tone.
Elliot will never be bald because he can just never be asked having his hair cut.
I haven't had a
Well, like,
cut
not
in
only is
like
he
2 years.
bald, he's like wearing like in
He's
this
always
one
wearing like
in
dungarees.
he's wearing like overalls, but there's only like one strap in
Because
this
Shut up.
picture.
I ate the everyone else hungry.
it's his hillbilly
He's got
couture.
like fat hairy arms.
It's real.
No, stop.
Whatever.
You don't know what.
Who's jealous?
When was the last time you seen him? He's changed a lot since then.
Yeah, it's been years.
You sent
It's
me a
it's been
picture not long ago
it's been
when
12 years, Abel. You gotta
it's
move
not
on.
been that long.
Can
And then
can
over
I?
here you have like freaking like lips and like nothing else.
What?
Basically, your lips are like the size. They're like your lips are bigger than your head.
Oh, that one.
In the second one, yeah, you look like. Oh my god, what is it called? I'm blanking here.
I'd appreciate you like fucking dissing this photograph I'm sharing with you.
This photo, yeah, it's
Look at
clearly
this graph.
not a drawing.
It is. It's a photo. Me and Dana took it.
We didn't take
I
any
mean, I
photos
can't
when we hung
say.
out.
I was about to
I would.
say I can't say for Dana, but for you, I've seen you. But then I was like, wait, I've seen a singular picture of Dana.
That was a
Dana
while
does
ago,
not
and
look like my drawing.
I think I think even when I did show you a picture, I think it was an old one even at the time. So
Hmm. I remember you did like a screenshot, like
Mm.
from your camera once, because like Barry was like curious what we all look like, and I didn't give a
I
shit, so I
don't
just
think
showed
I
them.
never showed Barry, right?
I
Or
don't think
maybe not
so.
then.
I don't
Maybe
think
it
so.
was just Abel,
We all know what Dustin looks like.
a hero.
God, that picture of him with like all the 12 different sizes of
The
Dustin.
I
king
keep thinking
Dustin
of that
ruling
one.
over his lessers. Destiny, I
March of the
summon thee.
Dustins.
I wouldn't call it a
Can I
march. Maybe like a
can I
stagnation.
can I
So,
wax philosophical about the
Uh-oh.
saga of of the VTubers that started with Abel? If you'll
oh
indulge
no.
me. But
What's
so
happened since? You could literally just right click the video and say like, "Don't show me videos
no,
like
no,
this."
no,
That
it's not
doesn't
that.
always
It's not
work.
that. It's not that too. But so just for those not in the know and and uh and
Don't
those not
know
paying
night
attention,
school.
but so Avon not long ago. What was it like you were like moaning about like you were getting recommended videos of this Iron Mouse character?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I watched a video of you know the Trash Taste podcast.
No.
No.
Um, there's like I watched just like a short video of it wasn't even the podcast because they like talk about anime and stuff,
I love
but it was
anime.
like a clip from
You
one
only
of the
watch it for the articles.
guys. No, no, no. It was a clip of one of the guys who does the podcast, but it was of his stream. It wasn't even like of the podcast. And he's apparently friends with Iron Mouse or something, right? And
Mm.
then literally like an hour later in my feed, there's a video and it's a clip of a different VTuber stream. It's not Iron Mouse. I can't remember her name, but it's literally like we're just gonna call her Mel because I don't remember. And it's like Mel forgot how big Iron Mouse's boobs were in real life. And I'm assuming it was like a conversation of them being like, "Oh yeah, we met up the other day and I forgot she had just huge tits or something." But I'm like, "Why am
As
I
you
getting
do.
this fucking recommendation of like Iron Mouse's titties when I literally don't watch anything VTuber related?" And I'm guessing it was because that clip I watched was that guy's, like, friends with them.
You know why? Because you opened the Pandora's box by clicking on VTubers, and then you opened up the fucking YouTube
It wasn't
algorithm
even
that
a
keeps it being.
VTuber, it was a guy who's a friend of a
Because
VTuber.
it'll be like people who watch this watch that because the
Yeah,
Yeah.
algorithm
th- they're
the,
gonna
the
watch things
algorithm
about boobies.
it's like
Yeah,
you
like, I
can
know that now, but before I was like, "Why the fuck is this on my recommended?"
I think it's because it's always trying to push like new content to you. So it's like so if you like watch like a bunch of like watch a bunch of videos from like the same channel and it's like that doesn't really affect your recommended really, and you might get like one or two either videos you've seen like from them or whatever, but then it's like you watch something that's a bit like new or out of your wheelhouse and then all of a sudden your recommended's fucked forever. So
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Today I
But
literally
anyway, like, what were you
again.
what where does the saga continue here after me
so
bitching
the
about it?
so a couple weeks ago I added you because literally after you mentioned that it was like the next day I see on my YouTube. So there's like I've got it up on my stream. I've like this is like the screenshot I took, and I was like, "What the fuck happened to my YouTube?" Which is
Yeah, I remember you sending me that.
I've no idea what I would have watched to get Iron Mouse must just be popping off. Like
She is the most popular VTuber.
literally didn't
Um
Oh,
even hear of her before you mentioned her.
Yeah, but
look
she's
at
But then
literally
Slime
number
Smith.
1. She, like you remember how Ludwig had, like, a big subathon where, like,
Oh,
there was a timer? You don't
I
know
for,
about that?
I forget that Ludwig exists.
Well, he moved to YouTube, but he had a subathon where, like, every sub added 5 minutes to a timer, and, like, the stream wouldn't end until the timer hit 0, so he literally streamed for, like, I don't remember how many days, I think it was, like, 10 days straight, like, he
I
would
think I
even, like,
vaguely
sleep
remember
on
this.
stream and everything. So,
I'll
like,
never
he got
never
a
get it, dude.
ridiculous amount of subs because of it, and I think she did a similar thing.
Right.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I asked for like what to draw, but you guys didn't tell me. So this is
Well,
why
I
this is.
said I don't know.
Well, there you go. There's
Then
your.
that's what they drew. They drew, I don't know.
I don't know what that meant. That's meant to be, Elliot.
It looks like
I don't know.
It looks like crotchy.
yeah,
It's got a
it
boot
looks
on.
like it looks like Barney the dinosaur's cock.
Oh my.
I don't want to know which sites you've been looking at.
I
Party the
mean, you
dinosaur
probably
dot
don't.
com.
But
Partyofthedinosaurcock.com.
.gov.
.gov. Yeah, this is an officially licensed
It is.
website by the U.S. government.
But yeah, I didn't watch that video. I was like, do not recommend this stupid video to me. And then, like a couple days ago, I got a message from my longtime best friend who isn't Elliot, Ross, and he's like, hey, watch this video and like, can you tell me what song this is? And he was like, don't ask about the video because I can provide no explanation. And
Oh,
it was like, what was it? It was like an Iron Mouse like teaches you how to shower.
Okay.
uh,
Yeah, I didn't say anything about it, but
I mean, I
anyway,
know it's done
I mean,
promotion, but the idea.
one of my best friends like watches a lot of VTubers, and he's like, "Oh, I can't help it, I'm a fucking weeb," and
Oh
I'm like,
no.
but it's
"Okay."
not. It's
I
just it's
mean,
people pretending to be
VTubers.
anime characters.
Well, right. Like, the way I look at it, I think VTuber. I think the idea of it's cute, right? Like, I
Yeah.
mean, it's a cute idea, but my problem with it is that like all of like Iron Mouse, for example, she's like the biggest VTuber, right? And like she might have like a really cute like avatar and cute voice, and like her whole thing's being a cute anime girl. So that might be like something you wanna watch. But like
People
when
want
I
to
watch
fuck her.
streams, when I watch streams, I want to feel like I'm hanging out with a person. You know what I mean? Like I want to like post a message in chat and like that maybe they'll see it like not right away, and then it like brings up conversation, and you know what I mean? Like
Well,
I
yeah,
want to feel
that's
like
why like like interaction. You either have to get creative or it's non-existent. Like beyond like like hundreds of people just like spamming through chat. It's like there's nothing really going on there. It's just
yeah,
like
that's
say
why
like
you can like pay money for a message to pop up and be read by the bot, so like you can actually see it in
Well, they paid
response
yeah,
to
us to
it,
jerk
you know.
off. That's why they paid.
but because it's like say like Germa's chat. Germa like is on constantly
Grandma.
like tens of thousands, and it's like the chat is just just constant stream of just people just trying to get noticed, and it's like it's just
Yeah,
nonsense. So
and that's why I don't like big
it's not a
streams like Iron
conversation.
Mouse. Like that's honestly why I wouldn't watch Iron Mouse. It's like the biggest reason because
Which I
like
mean, yeah,
Well, what the content does she do?
but just
she
shows
plays
the like
games
the
and she does a lot of like just chatting, but she
That
plays
sucks.
games
it's
too.
not yeah it's not that like that's my kind of my issue. It's like it doesn't seem like there's actual content. It's just like they're just on screen to be looked and ogled at. It just feels like we're privy to someone's OnlyFans stream but in like obviously in a PG like Twitch friendly way. And
Mm.
obviously that's like if people want to do that, that's fine. But it's like it's to me that's not like you're not really doing anything.
Yeah. Like the few things I know they do is I think they do like they like react to videos that people send them.
Lovely.
Okay, so not
I'm
content.
sure I'm sure they play video games, and I'm sure they do just like a lot of just chatting too.
It's like
Well, like,
I don't know what else. Like I'm not
I'm putting myself on
I've
blast
not
because it's like
I
I
think I've like jumped into one of their streams one time and
you
it
know
was just chatting.
slipped him a dono, and
No, I wouldn't have.
Iron Mouse,
slid him a
please recognize me.
she ignored your message, so you never see it, so you never came to the stream again.
Exactly. Yeah. Fucking
But it's,
didn't get my anime waifu. So sad.
it turns out
Broke
she's
my
got a
heart.
boyfriend. Fucking bullshit. Never been so betrayed in my life.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
dude, you say that. Literally, my friend had that happen on Insta the other day. It was so
Oh yeah,
funny.
yeah, no, like it happens too often because fucking cucked white men think like women are like they're just entitled to a woman.
Like with what happened with Pokimane. Like Pokimane blew up for the OK Boomer video where she like lip synced to that, and then everyone was like, "Oh my God, she's the hottest fucking woman in history," and then
I'm
they
fucking
like
People have
honest.
no fucking taste.
and then they go to her fucking stream, and then later on, people find out she has a boyfriend and has had a boyfriend the whole time. So now everyone's super fucking pissed at her. I mean, this is all ancient news and like it's over with now, but like that was like the early Pokimane saga, and I'm like, people are fucking stupid.
What is? All right. I guess
Hmm.
people are
I had
like,
to,
she's not
I had
ugly,
to,
but
well, yeah, I had to go. She looks like she's from the Disney Channel. Like,
well, she does.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
her makeup. I'm looking at this picture of her out of makeup.
well, yeah,
That's
I was
so
gonna
weird.
say, it's like it is very like she's a different person without makeup.
Which is fine. She's not ugly, but
Well, yes,
it's yeah. People want to fuck like young
What is kind
Disney
of
ladies.
neat though is that this has been like maybe a year or two ago now, maybe more.
You don't commit
She
murder.
she worked out like some kind of deal with Twitch and set up her Twitch page specifically to do this. But like people would constantly like dono stupid amounts of money to her.
Hmm.
So now literally the most you can dono to her at one time, or I don't even know if it's at one time. There might be other things that like prevent you from doing it until next month or something, but you can only dono like $5 or something.
that's
I don't think
fair.
that's cool. I think she should just take them for the suckers they are, and if she doesn't want to
I
have
mean,
all that
she
money,
already
she should
did.
donate
Well,
She
it.
did for
yeah,
a long time. She's like, and she does other things too than just like Twitch. Like I think she has like some makeup products or something. I don't remember, but she is literally set for fucking life right
I
Oh,
now.
bet.
good
Like
for her.
so, like any other money that she could get is like whatever. So that's why she has like a cap on her donations, which is kind of neat. Like I
That's
mean,
fine.
yeah, I just think it's interesting because like no one had ever done that before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think
Sure.
I'm not gonna need a cap on my donos anytime soon. So, but I was just gonna say before, like, what was it? Well, the Iron Mouse feller, but it's like,
Felder.
but it's because it's
Oh, but
like
the real question is, did you
playing.
ever find out what song it was?
Oh, right, yeah. It was Shop from the Undertale soundtrack.
Uh,
Is that Tem Shop song?
No, it's called Shop.
Okay.
Like, cause I wrote back to him saying like, yeah, it's Undertale for sure. And it's like, and I literally like went through, went on my, I was only on my phone because I didn't have my computer to hand, but
Computer.
literally like went through on Spotify like the OST and think because I knew which ones it wouldn't be, but it's like, yeah, like it took me a minute, but I found it.
Oh fuck Spotify. I tried listening to like that one "She's Homeless" song, and it just I don't know why, but like every time I click on a Spotify thing, it just adds some random fucking playlist with that song's name and like completely unrelated songs.
Well, then
uh, I,
because if that's the only result, then the song isn't there.
yeah.
Well, no, but instead of like Tyler the Creator and like MF Doom and like normal like people
Are you
artists.
talking about like the fucking like recommended playlists it gives you?
No, and I mean I don't know. I
I
don't
know what
use
Elliot's on
Spotify
about, but
much.
it's I don't think it's not I don't think it's a problem. I think Elliot's
That's
griping
weird.
about
That song's
nothing.
not on there. That was popular back in the day.
Yeah, but it like Spotify doesn't like people have to like put stuff on for Spotify, you know. So
Okay.
whoever has the rights needs to put it on there.
All right, fair, fair. I now that I think about it, it has happened with a bunch of old songs. Even if they were popular, maybe they just weren't on there.
Well, so yeah, because
It's
it's
weird.
like
Their fucking like
Yeah, like
playlist
there's an
named that though.
entire In Flames album that's not on there right
it didn't
now.
it took Tool like ages to be on Spotify, right?
It
I
was
don't
funny.
know.
Oh, so because like my only insight into
Oh,
oh what kind of people even like watch VTubers, and the answer is my friend Ross. But so
oh,
because yeah, it's like Oh yeah, can't find it. I owe you one. So yeah, making me watch Iron Mouse shake my head. Don't talk about our Gremolin. I don't know what the fuck. So my response was, I don't know what the fuck an Iron Mouse is, but my friend told me how they were popping up and they recommended. Then the next day I got a video talking about Iron Mouse. Shit's cursed. And then he just said, pretty wholesome person, VTuber supremacy. And my response was pretty wholesome 100, for the Reddit gold. But and he didn't respond after
Yeah.
that.
Honestly, I don't like when people use the word wholesome.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely been ruined. I was making fun of him.
Yeah, yeah. I do like that it's like the video is called like Iron Mouse teaches you to shower though, because that's very funny. The
That is
implication is
funny.
like,
I
Yeah,
kind of get what they're saying.
well, yeah, the implication is that the people who watch Iron Mouse don't fucking wash their ass, which is probably true.
Ross is a bit minging, TBH.
No, Ross has like 2 showers a day. He's a weirdo.
Okay, I know, and it doesn't help. He's still minging.
Yeah,
Oh
I'll
my
never be
god.
clean
Ba-da-dee-ba-da.
because he was like, oh, you don't shower every day. What's wrong with you? And like, did he actually have a milk cool PC?
I don't know.
I'm not touching gaming Bible, but where's his ears?
Well, I want to
I
say
think they're on the fucking
Well,
headphones.
but like his actual ears.
I don't know.
maybe they're tucked into the headphones.
I would assume, but I can't. Like his ears are bigger than that, surely. If he had fat like studio headphones, that makes sense. But that just looks weird. He looks he just hasn't got ears. And also,
Yeah,
like, the way I heard about this was like it was on like Tumblr or something, and it was just like, okay, guys, make sure to spam the horniest, most unmarketable shit in his chat, so it fucking crashes and burns.
that's also how I saw because you posted that.
Did I? Cool.
Yeah. Ba-da-da.
I like how Spoon was like, "Oh yeah, I'd take the games." It's like, "Yeah, of course you would, Spoon." But it's like, they're you're the target audience.
True. What the fuck, Apple? Why didn't you give Spoon the games? What an asshole.
Yeah, you've known Spoon for how long? You didn't give him.
He's your best friend.
Dude, he saved your life, man. Like he pulled you out of that Humvee when no one else would.
True. That's factual. Actual.
Man, there was guns going
I mean, I
off
could
and
have went
fucking
overboard because
all the
there's
DLC.
also no, not just the DLC is just like music tracks and stuff, and then I guess there's like a NSFW only album or something.
Great. Wait, what's that?
What?
But
I don't want to know what that means.
there's like multiple OVAs of Nekopara, and they're like stupid expensive, and I was not gonna throw those into the into the joke because that would be like several
Into the
$100s.
gaping abyssal furnace that is Dana's fucking Steam library.
I read literally just Google Necropara OVA porn and it'll come up. Just
Yeah.
go on the site and watch it instead of paying
Some
500 bucks
hero
like a loser.
will have redistributed it to the masses.
Oh yeah. Fucking uh what's that old meme, you the real MVP or whatever?
I was thinking of that Bugs Bunny like communism meme, and he's going like our pawn.
Bugger
Also,
Bunny.
I didn't know what to have on stream, so I've had this like WoW screenshot up for the most part. I don't think I've shown you, Abel. Fucking Spoon was privy to it.
Never show me anything.
But lol.
I want to say,
It's in the chat.
ah, yeah, yeah, that one's good.
Elliot, have you
There's
seen
a
Cult
story
of the
behind
Lamb?
that.
I haven't. I know of it. I haven't actually looked at it though.
Well, I think you would like it a lot.
It's scary sounding.
No, no, no.
I know it's like cultish baby crossing, but like,
No, it's like Binding of Isaac plus Animal Crossing.
Ba, 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 ba.
It actually,
Oh,
yeah, like it like Binding by that's accurate. I'll back that.
I'm busy drawing a gun right now.
Oh, is it mine? Of course
Yes.
it's gonna be mine. There we go.
Why do you assume I always make jokes at your expense?
We make jokes at each other's expense all the time, like all three of
No,
us.
When was the last time there was a joke at my expense?
I
Today,
was I was
Other
gonna
than
draw
the
you.
Neko Para.
literally fucking today.
Oh, Dana, fucking I
What?
that was what it was earlier. You talking about like your algorithm's fucked up. I got another stinking Count Dankula thing earlier.
Why? Are you subscribed and you didn't realize?
No, I wouldn't. I've never watched his videos.
Yes,
I
I don't
saw
know. Like, it's like
like
no, I'm with you because like very randomly I'll just get an absolute just nonsense like dog shit video out of nowhere and that makes me mad that I've been recommended it.
at least with like Benji Pierre or like Jordan Peterson, like I've actually watched their stuff in the past, so fair enough. You can punish me for that. But like I've literally never clicked to watch one of his things, so stop showing me his fucking ugly face.
You Scottish.
I saw a video and I thought about, I don't think I posted it in here. If I didn't, I thought about it, but it was called Kingdom Hearts in a nutshell.
Uh-oh.
You probably
And
did.
Is it
it
like
It's
4 hours long?
no,
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 no, no,
it's
it's
the
literally
one with
like a minute.
Donald. It's
Oh,
it's
okay.
Donald and Goofy talking to each other.
Donald Goofman.
You did
Donald,
post it in
Goofy, and
here.
Mickey. I did. Okay,
Oh,
it's
oh no,
pretty
no,
funny.
Mickey and Goofy. Sorry, yeah, I don't know my
Yeah,
Disney law. Yeah, you posted
You're
it
not
a
a
couple
Disney
days
head
ago.
like me.
A quiz
it
no.
gave me a good chuckle.
I appreciate it for being actually funny,
Well,
unlike some people.
I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have to say that about yourself.
Stares at Elliot.
No! It could have been anybody in this call except for me.
It could have been Spoon.
It could have been yourself.
Well, that would have been preferable, actually.
It could be you. It could be me. It could even be.
The sewer
It
man.
reminds me of that stupid meme
It
that's like
could be.
trust
It could be
nobody.
the sewer man.
It could have been.
You see that stupid meme that's like trust nobody, not even yourself, and it like there's just like a guy sitting there, and then the same guy's behind him
Oh
pointing a
my,
gun at
Yeah,
him.
I remember that from like 6 years ago.
I love Abel. I
Yeah,
love you. You're
yeah,
so dated.
yeah. I know.
Oh god, what was it? You said something. I forget what it
Yeah,
was.
and there was that video of like Avel is the guy whose humor is stuck in 2016.
It's
I
Where,
fine.
where,
wouldn't
where,
say
where
2016. It's probably further back than that.
yeah, fair. 2011.
Because I'm not Naruto running and being like there's a part two to that video where like they send him to like a camp, like
Oh,
gay conversion therapy camp to like get his fucking humor updated, and he comes back and his mom's like, "So Jeremy, tell me a joke, baby," and he's like, Big Chungus."
oh,
Oh,
Yeah, then she's like, "Oh God," crying.
see, whereas my humor is there was a sewer man, and that's it.
that's all you need.
That's all you'll ever need. All it ever was.
Same thing it ever was.
I've had some very strange social interactions in WoW recently.
Oh no.
But well, because I made that shaman, but and so I did the shitty starting area, and then so my interaction with that wizard guy, he's a mage, he was a mage, I think, but I was like going down into the hole, and am I hiding behind you?
Yeah, I like drawing you like crawling like a baby.
That's a little weird.
It's funny.
It's
Why am I about to shoot you both? Why
I
am I
don't know,
smoking?
It's
I get
cowboy.
mad. I get mad because it basically like when Elliot draws Abel, it's just like he's just drawn
What do
me,
you mean?
but like with more details.
No, Abel's a bear also.
He's
Stop
drawn
being
me, but
racist.
Okay.
I need to grow my hair out more. I'm kind of sick of my Farquaad hair at the moment.
You love it.
I just said I'm done.
Stop saying my art like it looks exactly the same, you fucking dipshit.
What?
You're just both bears, that's all.
No, you no, like I didn't say you'd look the same. I'm saying like it's like you draw me and then but then it's like if you drew me again but better and that's Abel.
Oh, okay, fair.
That's why I was upset. Cuz I was like,
Mm.
no, I
I
don't
always
look
draw
as
you like
good.
like chibi baby.
That's fine. Whatever. I was going to bring my
You're just
tablet
a
down, but
formless blob.
It's no, I
Elliot's
didn't.
been the blob for ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only actually like started taking the characters like a personality recently. I just picked that picture because I thought it was funny.
But see, because I didn't zoom in, I thought like the sweat drops on the fucking blobbo was. I thought that was like the bullets from the other side. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've posted this for able to see because
Oh no.
no, it's more of the little blob guy.
But so
What the f
I don't know why one's orange.
Because they're like little jelly beans. His name's Chud.
I regret
Is he an
teaching you the word.
original creation?
I regret
What?
teaching you the word chud.
Is Chud a original create? What the fuck? Why? Why
Elliot
does
was
he
very
have a
proud of that
tramp
one.
stamp? Why?
This is funny.
That is
It's like
This is
a it's like a Cartoon Network like joke of like just the back shot where they've just got
yeah.
It is like literally give him like a
It's
little
like
pink
the.
fong or something.
Do
where
you
they just
remember
where
the
they've got
King of the
like the tiny
Hill?
bubble butt.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
remember the King of the Hill episode where Hank found out he had a tattoo on his head that said Bill, but he forgot about it because he got it when he was drunk?
Aw,
I've never watched an episode of King of the Hill.
Oh my
I
god,
don't
it's
remember
so
actually.
It
funny.
but
Like
like
he finds
I don't
out he
think
has
it
a
aired here.
tattoo. Uh,
It probably wouldn't have.
he finds out he has a fucking tattoo on his head, like literally on top of his head that says Bill. And he got it because before Bill left for the army, they got really drunk and he like got the tattoo and then he got like when he found out he had it, he didn't fucking remember. There's like a whole thing about him freaking out about it.
But was there a sewer man?
Uh, not in that episode.
Nah. But
I guess look at
not to hastily change the subject, but I would like to continue my story, the story of wanna be my GF guy.
oh yeah.
Oh yes.
But basically, like I'm doing a bit of that starting area, and we're on like we're on the same bit, and but I was like, I just like I kind of pass him, like, and he says "fuck you," and I kind of just ignore it, but then he says "fuck you" again, which so he's like
It's got
he's
humor. It's good.
but but because I was like I don't know what I did. Like I just to this day I have no clue. But he's like stop ignoring me, shaman abuser, and I'm like what? Wait, I didn't again. I don't say anything. I'm just ignoring him.
So far he's sounding like a typical WoW player, making no
I've
sense and being a toxic piece of shit. But go
yeah,
on.
but because I
Paul
mean
does not like this.
in because this is just like out in the world. It's like I rarely get any interaction out in the world. But yeah. So like we do the thing, and then I don't think I think because I timed it with a stupid event. I did like the only thing I said to him was later virgin.
Aw.
But yeah, no, like because after like telling me like oh you like stop ignoring me fuck you and he want to be my GF and I do like how dumb like the screenshot looks. I seem to have
Mm.
captured it well.
I mean, is that just how simple it is? Do I need do does someone just need to be like, "I fucking hate you. Hey, don't ignore me, fucking bitch." And then like, "Hey, you wanna go out?" And then you're just like, "Yes, of course."
To be fair, I
It is
think
a
people
power move.
all of my like 80 to 90% of all my characters are on WoW are girls, but I mean, I assume people assume I'm a dude anyway, so I'm not really like I'm
Probably.
because you I mean I do it too, where it's like everyone on the internet's a guy because
Captain
it's
Mother.
just most likely, and it's like yeah, so I've never had any like like unwanted advances or people like especially treating me like a girl, but.
Well,
The only the who was it? It was like I was in Hinterlands on my druid who I've now got to 50, fucking power leveled, but I was in Hinterlands doing some random boring quest and I was cross paths with a night elf and she said you look beautiful, so and I blew her a kiss and then I went on my way. So that was nice.
foolishness.
I can't remember if I had any like particular mogs like transmogs on or something, but
Mahogany.
but then I joined a guild, so that's been interesting.
Did you ever see that really old, like, green tech story about, like, um, the guy who's pretending to be a girl on WoW?
Uh-oh.
It's really
Maybe
stupid. It's like they never talk in voice, but they play a girl character and
I
they get in a
remember.
guild.
Yeah, yeah. I remember one that was like I think it was on like RuneScape or something where some dude like if like the green text is like, oh yeah, I've trained my voice to like do a girl voice, and then I
Oh.
like I pretended to get beat up and abused. And it's like, oh,
Yeah,
I
I've seen
can't,
that one too.
I can't play too much, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it
My
then
brother wants to use the computer or something.
yeah, and then everyone gave them a bunch of items, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm the real
Gotcha.
scam artist.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The one I'm
what's your
talking
one?
about is fucking so like they get in a guild and they're a dude playing a female character and like everyone assumes they're a girl, which okay, let's be honest, that wouldn't have happened in the first place. But still, that's how the story goes. So then like they start flirting with another member of the guild who is also playing a girl character
Mm-hmm.
and they like have like RP sex and WoW for months and start dating and they both are pretending they're girls, so they're like a lesbian couple. And then the guy writing the stories like he starts feeling bad after a few months. So he's gonna like break it off with this person and apologize for being like a piece of shit and just be like, yeah, I'm actually a dude. And before they can fucking break the news, the other person breaks the exact same news that is like, yeah, I'm actually a dude.
I think I have heard this. It's good though. So do you just like if that story is true, you just wonder how long they like committed to doing this.
Yeah, for real, because like I've heard so many stories that literally no way to verify if they're true. Like the first guild I was ever in when I was like fucking 13, one of the guys in the guild told everyone a story of they were like in a different guild before with a lady who was pregnant and they're like clearing the trash to the next boss and all of a sudden she just they're like, what's wrong? And she's like, I think my water just broke. And they're like, oh shit, go to the hospital. And apparently she said, no, no, let's kill this next boss real quick.
Dedicated.
But yeah, like fucking no way that happened.
Yeah, for sure. I actually like in kind of like spying like quote unquote spying on like the chat that in this guild I've been drafted into. and just like looking up a couple random videos of WoW shit that I just like need explained to me. So it is nice like thinking because like I looked up how to like beat a certain boss like and so some random like 2,000 view videos like with like some furry dude, and he was like, oh yeah, here's how I normally do it with my wife, and I'm like, that's nice. It's nice to have like
Yeah.
someone you love like act play the game with you.
And like if you're like level capped, then like old content, you don't even need to know how to beat it. You just smack and they die.
Even though that's the thing is it was the first boss of Uldar, and that was really giving me trouble, and but I just
Ooh,
had
the
to hit it
tank.
hard.
That
The
makes
ta
sense.
the tank is a fucking nightmare because I was a druid,
Well,
so
imagine how you
I just
fucking had to do it back in the day, like
but you would have had
legitimately.
like 25 people, so
Well, yeah, but the thing is, you were all in vehicles though. Like you had
because
to have
I
like at
tried,
least two
yeah,
people on motorcycles,
I
and
tried
then
the
you had to
vehicles
have
and it
like
didn't work.
yeah, wouldn't want to do that anymore. But also, it'll take more damage if you destroy the towers. Because the thing is, the vehicles
How do you
scale
destroy the
with your
towers?
the vehicles scale with your like all vehicles in the game, like not mounts, but like siege vehicles scale with. I'm pretty sure it's like your gear's item level or something.
I think it
So
seems to an extent, but I think it caps out at a certain point because like the damage from the vehicles seemed absolutely pathetic.
what vehicle were you in? Were you in a
Well,
siege engine or a demolisher?
I tried the motorcycle at first because it's like in the
The
motorcycle, like
motorcycle's whole fucking mechanic was to throw oil down so the demolishers could light it on fire
right.
and to pick up oil
I meant
and
like
stuff.
the horn it had.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
that
its damage is definitely negligible.
yeah, that's fair. But then like I wasn't. Yeah, I did a bit of which is the the siege one did like no damage, and the demolisher was the one that shoots the projectiles, right?
Yeah, because
That
the siege engine is meant to be like a tank for that fight, and the
right.
demolisher is
Okay,
the
yeah,
like the catapult or whatever.
that makes sense. Yeah, because I assuming it was just kind of like working as intended, because like it did the amount of damage you'd expect one person to do in a 10 or 25 man raid, really. So like as in like the bars barely moving down. I was doing like so what I ended up doing is because I struggle with it because I've done it before on my paladin, and when I did it on my paladin, it was absolutely no problem. You just tanked it and just did the damage, and it
Yeah.
died. But on my druid, it was just so much harder. And so obviously, if you're not in your vehicle, you're just getting because it smacks you around. The first time, well, first time I tried it, I got wrecked. He was just killing me, and then I tried it later after when I leveled, and he froze me permanently until I died.
Oh yeah, that is a thing that can happen, isn't it?
That had never happened to me before, and I was like, because it was like, okay, just maybe I can just wait out this freeze thing. It's like, no, it keeps resetting. It's like, oh, shit, I'm just gonna die. It's gonna take forever, but I'm just gonna die. And I did.
Right, you could make it easier by destroying the towers. So like there's 4 towers on the map on the way to that boss, and you could use a demolisher to take the towers down because those towers give it buffs, and I think the ice tower is what gives it the freeze.
Yeah, yeah, I get that because it's like the orbital things, and it's like I'm just, it's so mental how like hard that boss is compared like when like doing it solo when you're over leveled, whereas every other boss is like not like that.
Yeah.
I think the only other one that I had trouble with when I did it first time was like Yogg Saron, because his debuff
That's
would just
fair.
like kill you. Because he like if it's because you
It's
do the
literally
room.
if you get 100 madness, you're permanently mind controlled, so you have to literally restart the fight, right?
It kills you because I
Yeah,
think
right, right, right.
because I imagine it would have done that if you like had more people, but it's like, oh yeah, you're alone, just so you just die, wipe, try again. But But that one was annoying because you go into that room and you have to like kill all the armor statues. That's
Yeah.
really annoying as a paladin because you have like no ranged attack pretty much. So to like to do that quickly was a pain in the ass. But I haven't done Yogg Saron as the druid because I wanted to. There was like a single like bit of gear I wanted and I didn't get it, so I was like, nah, I'm done.
Did you do the hard mode Memron where you press the
We
big
press the
red
button.
button?
I did that
Yeah.
at one point, but it's like when you're over leveled, I didn't see what the difference was.
Well, there's a reason to do it that way because if you do
Get
the
better loot or
hard mode
something.
on, well, if you do the hard mode on 25 man,
Hmm.
or let's see, I don't remember if there's heroic or not. There might have been
I
heroic
think I think
back.
I think Ulduar was just I think it was just 10 man, 25 man. I'm really not sure.
I think you're right, but I think some of the later raids
Actually,
got
no. Actually,
heroic, like
yeah.
Ice Crown.
Well, yeah, because I was gonna say the Ice Crown I think has heroic mode, but it also has 10 and 25. I did actually do
Yeah,
Ice Crown recently to get the because I wanted that that zombie dragon mount you get from the achievement. So I ran
yeah.
Ice Crown again because I did it ages ago, but I wanted the
Um,
mount. I only needed to
so
do three things. I didn't realize.
if you do like the hardest mode of Memron, you have a chance of getting Memron's head, which is like a super rare mount.
Ah, I think I've seen that, but it's like I wouldn't want to use that mount.
Yeah, I get that. And also a mount that people want really bad is Arthas's horse, Invincible.
How do you
You can
get
only get
yeah, go on.
you have to kill Arthas, but on like the hardest difficulty, like 25 man heroic, you have to kill Arthas.
Surely that's not hard now. Or is it just
Dead,
like a
absolutely not, but it's a stupid low drop rate.
that's what I figured because I figured like because I was like I think I've done that, but it's like but yeah,
But it's a
I didn't
really
get it.
cool horse. It's like literally like an undead horse with like wings.
It's cool. I like that. There was a so like
There's
this
actually
guild.
a story behind it too.
Did you know that Arthas used to be the guitarist or bass player of fucking ETC?
No, I did not. It was there was like a fucking. I'm trying to remember the group. Like the drummer's the ETC, and then the
What's
orc is the
what?
singer, and then there was
Ye,
like a
the blood
fucking
the there's the blood elf and the zombie and
undead.
the Forsaken. Was the elite the band is called the Torrent Chieftains, isn't it? Isn't it? So
Well, originally it was called uh Torn Chieftains or something, and then I think they came out in Burning Crusade maybe.
I've seen them
So
play
like
in Shattrath. So
right, so like the level cap at the time was 70,
hmm.
so they were called like level 70 Elite Tauren Chieftain,
Ah,
and then I think like when Wrath came out, they were like level 80 Elite Tauren Chieftain or something. But they've had so many expansions since then. I'm pretty sure they're now just called the artists formerly known as level 70 Elite Tauren Chieftain.
that's okay. I looked it up and a bit of trivia. So apparently, I think the lead singer is called Samuro because it's Samwise Didier, who's an artist on old WoW team. But there's also what?
Sorry, I'm just scrolling to.
Sorry, am I
uh,
interrupting, Elliot?
no, just keep talking.
But which I mean, I have some art books which have some of his artwork, but there's this like there's a Samuro from like Warcraft 3 and who's also a playable character in Heroes of the Storm, but apparently
Yeah.
they're not the same character. So,
Got you.
but a Samuro is just is just Didier's name, I guess. So, like his nickname, but it's weird. What was it? Yeah, it's like in this like guild I've got like It was this. I just got a random guild invite, and I've never accepted them before. I was like, yeah, fuck it. I want heirlooms. Oh,
That's what made me giggle.
the weirdest things tickle you, Elliot.
Freddy Cougar.
That is kind of funny.
It was
I was
actually
laughing
not.
earlier because gun.
No. You no. Go on. You said I'm just gonna talk about WoW.
It's it's just a drawing crowd when you make a character black, and it's that picture of a fucking the Green Goblin like choking that guy out in the first Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
It's very good.
It's funny. So what was it? It was so today like literally I joined the guild and it's like, oh yeah, there's an event going on. We're gonna today like as today is in today we're gonna do a transmog run of like Molten Core and Blackwing Lair, and I was like, I'll
Oh,
do that. Fuck it, I haven't done it on my druid yet. It'll be a lot easier with other people. And it
For
was
Blackwing Lair, it's super easy because the first fight in Blackwing Lair, or no, not the Blackwing Lair is in Cataclysm, right? I'm
no,
thinking
it's the
about
classic one.
Upper. Okay, then yeah, because I
The one where
couldn't
you
remember if I
fight
was thinking about
Nefarian.
Upper Blackrock Spire or not. But that first fight where you have to destroy the eggs,
egg.
Yeah.
that is possible solo. I have done it. It is not easy.
It is easy now, like for sure.
Oh, they made it easy because like they made it to where like if
It's
the
only
guy
it's
you mind control dies,
you'd
everyone
lose.
wipes.
Yeah. But the thing is, I don't know how it used to be, but it's like it's only like I only I wiped the first time I did it because I didn't know like what to do. But I was like, oh, then it's like, oh right, you need to like kill like everyone but him, and then use the mind control orb, and then you just get him to like kill all the things. And then since you take like no damage because you're so over leveled, you just let him. You just run around, kill all the eggs, and then once all the
Yeah,
eggs are
but
dead, then you kill him.
level, like if the ads hit him, he can still die, and he takes a
The
decent
ads
chunk of
don't
damage.
hit him though.
Oh, they did for me.
With I don't know, I've never like in all my runs of Blackwing Lair, they've never like tried to kill him, or if they have, they've done like negligible damage.
I don't
They're
know.
all like attacking me as I'm doing the orb, but like I said, you take no damage because you're just so tanky, you're so buff. But I had to because it was just weird to me like because people were like, oh, where's Blackwing Lair, and it's like, what? How do you not know? How do you not know where Molten Core is? It's like, have you?
Yeah, I know you don't know this because this was old school, but for some raids you had to attune to them before you could
Oh
enter
yeah, no,
them, and usually
I'm
it
aware
involved
of it.
really long quest lines.
I'm aware of it. It's like I can imagine that was a fucking nightmare back in the day because some of them required you
Yeah,
to do other raids.
yeah.
Which one was it?
Wait,
Apparently my brother has something for me out his house, so I'm gonna walk out there.
Okay, it's a car. It's a gun.
I doubt it. It could be, but I doubt it. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay,
okay. I am drawing.
you're drawing a cock.
I'm drawing a puppy actually.
You're drawing a blank.
No, I said I'm drawing a puppy.
Said
Zangy.
Zangief.
No, I do want to draw Zangy because he's got a very like unique face.
He is a monster.
He's a nuggy man, but he's also a nuggy puppy.
That last picture of
I
like
told
the
you, he
one
looks like
you
a
put,
fucking orc.
but I did see it before you posted it, but it's like he looked like diseased. I
He's
thought
probably as healthy as he could be as well.
yeah, but he looked like he had pus like out of like all over his face or something,
I
like green ooze.
Speaking of green ooze, and I did a bit more to Wooly.
Woolly Bio Slime Madden.
What's his name? I gotta draw Pat also.
Like what's that one picture of Pat like looking like he's on the toilet or something? He's got that
He's like,
strained face.
yeah. I was thinking of that one, but it's like everyone's people have drawn that one before, so I'll draw a different one.
It's like it's an iconic face. I think he's got it as he must have it as an emote or something.
Yeah, I assume it's an emote. I forget who said it was you or Abel, but someone raised a good point earlier about like the VTubers. Like I hadn't even considered it, but like they really aren't. I mean, this isn't true for all of them, but a lot of them aren't doing anything.
Well,
You
this
just, you just,
it's I kind of like it's in to me it's in the same kind of realm as as the hot like Instagram models who their stream is just them in a pool.
yeah.
So it's
Well, like,
you not it's like they're not doing anything really.
well, like, I think a good comparison, which we always compare, or I always compare, is like Germa. Like, he does have personality streams sometimes where he just
Germa
it's about
is
him, but he does actually play games
Germa is
and
a
stuff.
personality and he's a unique personality and he's also very innovative and he finds interesting ways to because like there is no one else on Twitch like Germa.
I haven't watched it, but he did that baseball stream the other day. Literally
Was
just
it like
made did like a he played like a baseball game. He has like
okay?
a team of clowns and a team of like magicians.
It's a very Germa thing to do.
Yeah. Like I don't like sports, so I don't want to watch it, but I might because
Sport.
you might do. They did cool. I drew an angry puppy. Because remember the little Animal Crossing dog that's like said, "Fuck you, Toby. I hate you so much."
It's true. It was like Butch just like bitching about someone, wasn't he?
Yeah, so I've drawn like a little angry puppy, and I'm drawing like a baby Toby now as well.
I do like the
Yes,
bone hurting juice.
disease. Oh yeah, yeah. Buttering juice, like the little kitty's face is so fucked up.
Yeah, it's like, oh my bones.
You drank too much buttering juice. Ugh, scratch.
Stop drinking the bone hurting juice. Like, no, I need it.
It looks like it's like literally it's like it's got like a little cog in the back of its head that's like stuck and it's just like going.
Bone hurting juice makes your bones so oof, ouch, my bones.
50. I was telling Abel earlier about like how D&D's probably kill.
I mean, it's not even a probably in my mind.
Yeah. Hey, at least at least there's no argument about like who's to blame or anything this time, or like someone
It's
to
a but
scream.
it's not even like there's nothing like
I know that's what I mean though. It's like there's no
I was just gonna
hurt feelings or anything.
well yeah, it's like there's no blame to be like directed, you know.
Yeah, my dude's just having a life.
It's just whatever Bodek's like Bodek's life doesn't like he's not doing D&D. I would be a bit bitter
Yeah, yeah.
if he was still doing it with the other guys though, like the other like parallel campaign.
Uh,
But at
I
the
don't
end of
know.
the day, it's his choice.
Yeah, like
I,
if it's just stress and like that one's easier for him, then go ahead.
not
Go off,
to
sis.
well, yeah, it's like not to like give him any undue shit, but it's like it's I don't know what he was thinking. I get like if he's using like the same material, it makes it easier, but it's like just like running two campaigns as one at once doesn't seem like the best idea ever.
Mm. Well, I use the same universe, so I assume it's the same similar material.
But would he like get confused of like what was happening where?
Uh, well, he did mention to me and Smug like before everything happened that like they quickly divulged or
You mean
diverged rather.
yeah? Divulge is a very different word.
Sure. Well, you know, like two letters.
I mean, in terms of meaning,
I'm drawing.
drawing a card. I'm drawing another
I'm not.
card, which allows me to which allows me to play Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 2 more cards.
And you're gonna have to help me name this puppy.
So I can't see it.
I'm drawing Toby real quick. Alright, I drew Toby easy. It does. Yeah, I'll send you the screenshot of these babies.
Oh no, it makes my bones hurt.
It should give him like a potion that bottle just full of bone
Drink
hurting
this,
juice.
you bitch.
He hates Toby. I don't know
Dr-
why,
dr-
but he does.
I didn't even click that in my head, like when it said Toby. And you know that druids are fucking sick, nasty, cool, actually?
No, I don't. I've actually never been a big fan of druids. I think they're really lame. They're just like
Shows what you know.
hippies. Yeah. My opinion is they're just farce hippies and they suck. That's what I think. Me. I think
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you do. That's how you've always felt.
I know. So I'm saying it.
Yeah, but
Fucking
a druid
dickheads.
could, fucking a druid could like just make a tree like grow through your body and you'd be dead.
Well, I don't feel that way. I don't really care for druids. I think they're lame, actually. It's just an opinion
And
I
and
hold.
I know that you've made your feelings, very
Well,
clear.
I'm gonna keep saying because it stays that my opinion's not gonna change.
I know, but I'm just here to, to really back the underdogs, I feel like druids have been getting a bad rep lately.
Nah.
Imagine if there was a class just called the pagan. I feel like that'd be really
What
weird.
what they do?
It's just like a druid, but it's a pagan.
Oh.
I feel that'd be a very weird like case of just like misrepresentation, I guess. Or would that be sick actually? It's like people think pagans can just like make trees come alive.
I don't know, dude. People get fucking belly aching about everything nowadays.
Well, they should take an antacid then.
Did you know that like fat engines invented everything? It's true.
They invented beating your white ass up.
White ass. Hey, darker than us.
Why you always got some beef with the fucking Native Americans?
But he mentioned about like druids, which is like a and like pagan, and that reminded me of like that post you posted the other
Pagans like
day.
it's like old England, isn't it?
No,
Really?
no, but like it reminded me of the spirit animal stuff.
There was the. I mean, I don't like. I'm not gonna like the Native Americans don't need me for like rep. So like, but
Yeah.
I think I reblogged it on Tumblr. It was like that professor. I think he was like a sociology professor, and he was like,
Well,
"Oh
yeah, no,
yeah,
that situation stinks.
yeah," because that's such like white girl like oh like like appropriating like bits of culture, which is yeah a bit lame. But
But also, like, yeah, it's a bit lame, but it's like he said that in this group of like young,
well,
dumb.
yeah, because and then he
Like,
regretted it
what do you
immediately.
expect?
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. And
Like,
he's
yeah, Native Americans like spirit animals itself,
it's
fair, but like
it's cause like
they didn't offend the idea of like spirits.
no, nobody's saying that.
Well, some people are saying that, not you, but
People you've made up,
true.
or people whose
Like,
opinions don't have no real value because they don't believe in anything really.
well, that's most people nowadays. Most people don't actually believe anything. They just like
But I don't. I'm
want an
just
excuse.
if I'm gonna rant about something, I really don't have the energy. But like I don't. I just see a lot
Hmm.
of the thing that annoys me is just clout chasing. Like it's just that people just live to just want attention. So even like they'll
Oh, the cloud, the
it
cloud.
just I think that, like on Twitter not long ago, and I see it all the time, I guess, but it's just like people will just like they'll just like do a take that's just like obviously intended to provoke people, but it's just
Mm.
like you're just making yourself look like a clown for no reason other than just to like to get eyes on you. So, but it's just like it's just pissing your pants in public. I don't get it. It's just and it's usually like the one I saw that I keep remembering because I actually responded to it. It was like
Mm.
someone like posted a clip of Lizzo's new song, which is a banger, and it was like, oh
Feeling
yeah,
good as heck.
y'all it's like, oh y'all really like this, huh? And it's like, yeah, it's a popular song, so
Liz.
it because it's and then in the replies like because obviously like I saw that because somebody like quote tweeted it or whatever.
Yeah.
But then there the original the original guy responded to their own thing as like ha 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 like oh this I wasn't serious at how y'all mad. It's like it's just the same shit every time, because no like nothing what they say has any meaning. Like it's just not
Mm.
it's just worthless. It's empty, it's vacuous, and it's like why and it's like why go to the effort of like downloading a song you apparently don't like just and posting a clip for everyone unedited apart from like it being like trimmed, and then posting that for everyone to see, and you're just exposing more people to it if you truly dislike it. I just don't.
Because everybody wants to have their opinion said.
I don't even think it's that. I don't think they even have like any they don't have any like worth to their own opinions. They just want to say something just for it to be seen, and they
That's what
just
I
want.
mean. I don't mean like they feel strongly about it. I just mean literally they wanted to say something because everybody wants to have their opinion said. Like
That's
that
what I mean. I don't
simple.
even think it's their opinion. I think they're just saying it just to for clout.
That's everybody wants to have a voice, regardless of what they if
Everybody
they're
wants
saying anything
attention.
or not. Yeah, I color in a bit. Big man is angry.
And it's like, oh yeah, what did you do today? Oh yeah, I made a really shit cold take tweet, and that got got a few people angry. It's like, okay, yeah, do you have a job yet?
Oh man, I just realized that drill is Rumber pictures.
Spoon's bald head.
Sure. What about fucking dismayed that Apple was getting at me drawing myself that way?
You think he was just a bit perplexed.
This is funny.
It was like that though.
What?
That's not color. Those aren't colors. Those are grays.
Yeah. Baby got nose and color and jacket. He's colored in, but he's a dog, so this is what it looks like to him.
I think that's a very harmful stereotype you're pushing.
I think you're a bigot because you don't accept his worldview.
I think you're a spigot.
I think you're another one of those rhyming words, but one that'll get me in trouble.
It's never stopped you before.
It's not true. Shut up.
To be fair, I was like taking lyrics of Devil Trigger and
Uh-oh.
making that rhyme badly.
On El Policia.
But to be fair, like frustrations getting bigger and then ending that with that is very funny to
I
me
know.
because I imagine like this is what happens when a white guy gets mad like loses in a video game.
Why you calling PewDiePie out like this?
Frustrations getting bigger. Bang, bang, bang. I'm gonna say it.
Literally, though, frustration getting bigger, bang, bang. You could just literally cut to that clip of PewDiePie. What a fucking. It's
True.
like, it would
I
like
bet somebody's done
literally
that.
go with the tone. Oh.
I bet somebody's probably done that.
I know sometimes people like saying the naughty word, but like people who default to like negative
Well,
thing.
that
Okay, I
was
must say,
that was my is like when that happened, I was like, because people were defending him, being like, oh, it's just a slip of the tongue. It's like, why is that on the tip of his tongue?
when something bad happens and you want to tell
Yeah,
somebody a
like
bad
why
thing,
is that the first thing that comes out of his mouth? Like why is that
not
his
ideal.
instinct? And it's like like I get to an extent like the like so there was I get to an extent that like in some like social groups or whatever like that kind of language got kind of normalized and it kind of took on a different meaning, like whatever. But it's like he's PewDiePie.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even know.
It's like what's like those old clips of like Ninja getting like killed or like killing
Go
someone
ninja,
in
go ninja,
with
go. What is he? Is he dropping?
no, I don't think he said the N word as far as I know. But I remember there's one clip of him in PUBG where he's like what do you say to me, you little shit? Like, he's like talking to an actual kid in like
Hmm.
PUBG, and he was like just seething with anger. Man, fuck Ninja, man's got no integrity.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Don't upset
Yeah, but
the
look at
rhythm
this.
though. I'm convinced that Ninja got laid because of Fortnite. That's good actually.
Sure. Look at him. He's a big man.
He's going to work. I just keep remember like I watched Ninja for a little bit, like when I was actually like playing Fortnite, and I was like, yeah, cool gameplay. And then, but two things happened. I watched gameplay where like Ninja was never the best at Fortnite. He's not even that good.
Well, a lot of people who are like in the number one spot aren't the best. They're just
I just don't know why
they just got
people.
lucky.
It must be it, right? Because I don't know what makes Ninja special.
Legit, dude. Like it's just look. Like I've my friends gotten popular on Insta and like they try hard and they make content people like, but I've seen people doing similar and I've seen people doing better and all this stuff and it's all just luck.
Yeah, I remember
Ninja
the
just
yeah.
happens to be playing at the right time to get like an audience going and he just happened to yeah.
Because I don't know if he had if he had an audience. Obviously he gained like his like superstar status from Fortnite. I don't know if he had a following like before that or anything, but
I don't know.
yeah, I mean, say I'm not that bothered. But I also remember, um, what was it? You like, because obviously the video like where he played Fortnite with Drake. I mean, at the time I thought that was kind of cool. Like just
Yeah, yeah.
with the world, like an actual celebrity playing with some loser on Fortnite. I was like, that's cool. And he said, I think pretty sure it was in that video, and he said like, he said, oh yeah, Drake, you need to get a scuff pad, man, because I think he was sponsored by him. I think, but was it? And he's like, yeah, oh yeah, no, like the scuff pads are so good, dude. Like saying like he'd use one, but then
Mhm.
later he said like he said in another video, it's like, oh, you have never used a controller. It's like, oh, cool. I don't know, man.
I
Just that,
mean,
it's just I don't know why that annoyed me so much. Because it's just like really disingenuous.
yeah, if you catch somebody completely lying and like it's dismaying. It's like, oh,
Well,
you'll just say
'cause-
anything.
yeah, exactly. It's like it's just no integrity. It's like you don't. I guess that's just what and like it's what I was saying before. It's like I get annoyed like people just
Well, it's like
like
every ad. There's like
like
there's an implicit
there's no
like
they have no
understanding.
dignity. Yeah, it's like
Well, yeah, but no, but even like Wooly or like people we enjoy, if you watch like their content, like they'll do their ad read and like, you know, they don't give a shit about this thing, and but you just like accept it because it's like they're making money
yeah,
from this. You just kind of allow it.
yeah, of course. But it's like I almost like I think I'd prefer like just a deadpan read off a script rather than them pretending they're genuinely like like invested in the product. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like if they're just doing it for the paycheck, then act like you're just doing it for the paycheck. Don't like pretend. I do, but on the flip, I do also appreciate like when people like can be a bit creative with their like sponsorships. Like that can be fun. Like it makes it a
Yeah.
bit more tolerable to watch.
I think personally, I'd prefer just like a blunt, quick, like, look, this is the ball raiser kind of thing. You have hairy balls, just use it. Fucking it works. Just buy it. Support the show.
Yeah, it's a
Instead
decent.
of like like a 2 minute like, or you have
Raid
itchy
Shadow
balls like me.
Legends.
I gotta tell you, Pat, my
I
hoofers are really woofing down there. But thanks to whatever this thing, I use it every week, every day.
script written by Discord.
It's weird. 'Cause, like sometimes I've like listened to
Yeah,
podcasts or stuff, and people like
I
you know,
I don't like them. Those Manscaped dads. They make me feel uncomfortable.
well, like I've listened to some like podcasts with like people who like who've done it, and like on these ones, like they don't give a shit because they get money elsewhere. So like oh, he wants me to lie and say I use this. All right, I use this every day. And you're like this like there's like the ads already pre-written essentially.
Hmm.
It's like and it's not even just like that. It's like everything. It's like oh yeah, I eat this like order box meal every day. It's so yummy and all
I'm
this
sick
stuff. And
of
like
seeing like fucking gamer supplements and Huel and shit everywhere. That shit looks toxic, bro.
I don't even know what that is.
I keep seeing Huel advertised on Reddit, which like
Let's
and it's
say
always
Huel. Huel's the name of that black guy in Breaking Bad.
no, it's fuel but with a H.
I know. Oh, actually, I think I've seen that.
What's the other, and yet there was like fucking like brain like fucking like gamer like protein powder like
Don't you dare talk shit about my alpha brain.
no, no, Paul Joseph Watson was like, oh, I take brain force.
I don't know
It,
who
it
that
took
is, but I like the voice you do.
because that's what he sounds like. Paul Joseph Watson is an Infowars guy like Alex Jones.
I take brain force. I was
That's what
telling
he
Apple
that's what
about
he sounds like.
I was telling him about that nasal guy that you showed me.
It's okay.
Like
Like
the
I was man. I was thinking like I just maybe I can maybe wait till Abel comes back, but I was actually thinking about that. It
mm,
just because I remember saying like oh yeah the commentator had like a funny nasally voice, but like the gameplay was actually kind of sick. So
mm. I linked
and
it to him, but I don't think he watched it because he doesn't give a shit.
Abel doesn't watch anything unless we're in a call and we explicitly tell him to watch it.
Well, yeah, so it's like he'd be able to know when he gets back after killing his brother or whatever he's doing.
I've still got these fucking Necopara like the gift like window up because I
Just
haven't
cancel it.
accepted it.
If you don't want them, just cancel and say I don't want them. Thanks
But I
for
could
the
just commit to the bit
disappointment.
and just accept them.
You don't. You're not gonna play them though. You're not.
I
Like
know I'm
you
not.
might play one, but you're not gonna play all six or ever many.
I know. I don't know. It was
Like
just like, dude, like genuinely got like upset earlier over this because I was like, fuck's
I
sake.
fucking knew it. I was so mad. I literally asked him like if he should do it. I was like, oh, I seem so excited, but I know it's not gonna. It's not gonna.
I like
He's
obviously I
not gonna
don't,
get the
but
funny reaction he wants, and you're
well,
not gonna
yeah,
like.
because it's like I don't mean to like deny Avel is jollies. That's fine, and it's ultimate. Well, I was gonna say it's harmless, but it's not because he spent money on it,
Well, you
and
can
that's
always return it and then get his
yeah.
money back.
But that was kind of I got really annoyed because I was going over it in my head, and it's like I get like that winds me up more than anything of just like
That's why I got fucking mad because I was like, you're a psycho. I love you. You're not gonna take it like a normal person was, like, "Ah, it's so funny," and then, like, that's the end of it.
why is
You're
that
gonna
so what
dwell on it.
why why does like taking like actually thinking about it for a sec, why does that make me a psycho?
It's not everything has to be more than that small moment. Some things can
But
just be like a thing.
no, my what annoyed me was like it's like I'm thinking it through, and then it's like and then it came it's really okay, yeah, I don't think Avel thought this through.
He did, though. He thought it through to the degree that you'll get it, and then he'll go, "Haha." you got the CAD game, and that's it. And that's
But
the
it's
end of
like
it.
what it's like. Did he expect me to accept them and then not? Then did he expect me to play them?
He expected you to react to it. And that was it.
Then what? I've still got
That's it.
games.
That's where the joke ends. That's what I'm
But
talking
then what
about.
do you do with the games? It's like this is like a $40 joke.
Well, that's why you committed to the bit. He
Is
said
it
it's 40 or $50. I was like, all right, that's
is it was it is it
because it
actually
it
like
was
40 was a guess.
well, yeah, because it's like I think it's on sale or something.
It's not on
It's like
sale.
if
I
it's
looked.
well, I don't know, maybe just they're old, but he said it was like 40, 50.
Oh god.
Just return it. You don't want them, just return it. You can return and get his $50 back. Or you should do what I told you. Just say like, hey, return this and actually
I
get me a
got
game I
pissed at
play.
you for saying that. I really did.
Well, it's real though.
I know because it is. I don't know. I think it's just the way you come across. Like I know you. So annoyed me again because I know that like you said, anyone else would just be like, haha, yeah, whatever. But me being me, it's like because I just hate the people thinking I'm like, oh, you're just being a sourpuss. It's like no, I'm not. I'm just thinking about this more than not at all.
Well, when I was gonna like do the fake sending profile thing, I was a little bit worried because like I knew that would probably make you mad too if like you didn't know who this was. That would
Well,
frustrate
because
you.
I don't think strangers can send you anything.
Well, I don't know. I don't know enough about Steam.
Because I mean, yeah, I don't think I think you can trade, but it's like I don't think.
I just feel bad because like imagine Avril did this to me. Like this all would have ended in like 5 seconds.
What would you have done? Would you have accepted them?
I'm like, what? What the fuck's this? I would have looked and then I would have clicked on the profile. I guess I don't have any chat history with you, but I only have like 8 friends, so I would have realized Avril's missing. And I probably wouldn't
Even
have
if
accepted
I
because I don't want those games. I would be like, no thanks. It's funny though. I laughed.
yeah, I didn't really find it funny. Sorry, Abel. That's just the thing. It's just that's what I kind of got like worked up over because it's like I felt bad for not finding it funny.
Well, it's more for him. Like your
Wait,
reaction was like
exactly.
to get the Jolies.
I hope my reaction was good enough.
I hope so.
For the record,
That
I would like I would be saying this to him if he were here. Like I'm not. I don't feel like I'm just doing it behind his back.
unlike me, you're not a coward.
I respect Abel enough to be straight with him.
I respect him enough to
One
tell
of
him
us
the
has to
truth.
be.
Oh, wait, what?
I was
Straight with
implying
him?
I was implying that Abel is gay.
I don't know. He's got a girlfriend.
It's,
You
hey, baby, want to see how wide I can gate my asshole?
oh, yeah, that's my
I
honey. I
lost.
call her my beard. I mean, my sweetum.
She's my snus.
Oh,
I do. I was like, just the other day, I was like laughing to myself, just like when you would just say snus out of nowhere. I don't know why it like actually hit me,
did I say snus? I don't remember.
because it's specifically
Snus. I don't
in
remember saying that.
in the Abel voice.
Oh, snus.
That's my snus, and you got to give me some of that snus, because
Oh,
it
yeah,
doesn't mean
okay.
anything.
I think I did say that actually.
You definitely did at some point, because it's just funny, because it's just non it doesn't mean anything. It's a nonsense word.
I go through binges of like saying shit.
But the thing you get them off me.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I get all my funny fucking bits from you.
Well, so you're not exactly you're not exactly fucking you know exactly did Robin Williams on your own, are you?
Yeah, I know. I need my cocaine like him.
Mr. White, where, Mr. Jesser, where is the cocaine? In my nose, Mr. White.
Jesse, we got a Breaking Bad. But Mr. White, I don't wanna. Jesse, the Breaking
Jester,
Bad. Jester,
I am the one who breaks bad.
Jester. I am Critical Role.
I am
Get it?
Gustavo Fringus.
Dude, I didn't tell you. I had a dream about Gus.
Juan Caro Esposito, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, but he was a cuss. He was like, it wasn't one. It was like, it was the character Gus. It was like a bunch of action and like drama and shit. And it was funny. I woke up
I
like, why was I dreaming about Gus?
I just think of I always think
Like
of him like
titty
that.
Gus.
No, I always know just that one image of him like adjusting his tie.
It's this tight image.
It's- That's just his that's his profile picture in my brain. What I
Ugh.
like a couple like I've been like having I had like an afternoon nap like I've been having afternoon naps and it's like it was one I'm annoyed I can't remember it now. I had a you know some dreams feel like you've like dreamed like a whole day.
Yeah.
It was one of those. What the fuck was it? It was something about druids. I think it was about druids because druids have just been my obsession lately, I guess.
You're so stinky.
No, shut up though.
I was thinking earlier, I was laughing to myself thinking like, what's
I think
the next thing?
I
No,
think
because like, what was it? Oh my god, what was it?
Halo.
No, I don't even mean like what's your next fad. I just mean like, what's the next thing that I actually like a little bit that that you don't like right now,
Okay,
that
when
you're
did
gonna
that
get
happen last
into
time though?
Time Splitters
I didn't get into Time Splitters. I just played the game and liked it.
a lot for like a week straight. It's like obsessive with it.
I wasn't obsessed with it. I liked the joke it's time to
No, I
shit because
know.
it's funny.
It's good. I just mean like,
I haven't played it in a while.
well, yeah, because you got your little binge of it.
I'll play it again. I think I stopped playing it because I was like, don't wait for Elliot.
Uh, I mean, next month maybe we could play like a week or
Uh,
two.
it might be sooner
Why?
because
Send me a message.
maybe something's
Send me a
happening next
message.
weekend.
Are you dying?
No,
Oh, okay, good.
I'm not dying. I would be more upfront about it.
Send a message on Discord. It's like last time I gotta learn from my past mistakes of like trying to talk off camera
I did
slightly instead of just like
actually.
typing shit out.
I was actually I thought about that before. Wait, because last time you did, because you made it sound like it was something really serious to talk about.
Yeah, no. It's just literally us hanging out, but I just didn't want to make plans on stream. I love this big possum. Aw. Aw. Liverpool?
Well, you've said it now.
I all I said was Liverpool. I live in Liverpool. There's no nothing to do with that at all, so it's fine.
Sure, but yeah, it's some shit. I mean, I don't know. It's a family thing, so I don't know if that means anything in
Mm.
regards to us. But
Oh, I was about to ask you a question, but I just reread the sentence like, oh, I missed something.
wait, what?
I mean, no, I
Oh,
was about
like
to
who?
ask
Oh,
you,
okay,
yeah, who's going? I was like, oh, it's a reread. It's like, oh, it's right there. It's neat.
it got suggested. I know because we went to the zoo like not long ago. So I think I've shown my willingness to actually go places,
Be
which is an
involved with your family.
which is like that's really annoying because it's like I have not expressed like 'cause if people would have asked me, I would have gone. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But I think people like, oh well, like you didn't want to go on holiday. It's like, and it's like, oh, when was that? Or what? 10 years ago? Oh yeah, thanks for
Mhm.
asking again, assholes. Well, you didn't like going
Yeah,
on
but
holiday. One, the last holiday
okay,
I went on, I enjoyed, and two, I was focusing on studying.
yeah, but sometimes you just gotta be the person, be like, oh yeah, you used to go, and
I had
I'd
to
like
like
to go.
it's I had mentioned it. It's like, like I'd like to go on holiday again. It's like, oh, do you hate going on holiday? It's like, since when? Oh, since last time we went, but that was a decade ago. Maybe I'd like to try again. Maybe I'd like to
Yeah,
enjoy things. Fucking because I was
think.
like I was doing my A levels and I was like I wanted to like the school was literally like like they weren't really taking too kindly on missing out like like term time, you know what I mean? Like they were kind of cracking down on it. Obviously they can't stop you, but then oh, didn't say like s- so did GCSEs and I did A levels. It's like
Mhm.
then I went to college. Why are you
Cool,
like
like.
this?
So that's why I was quiet because I have to type that out really quick.
That's what you did, except not because you're an uneducated swine.
Oh, Diana, I did an edit for Spades. I'm gonna show you.
Why would you do this? For money.
Cause, well, yeah, it wasn't his character. It's one of his friends. Copy image.
It is fucked up to think he has friends.
Sure. So this is what the original was, and they wanted like
I
the
thought the
hair
arm was
change.
disjointed for a second.
Yeah, I don't know. They wanted the hair like to be different, and I guess they asked the artist to like do it, and he was like, "Yeah, yeah, I'll get to it," and he just never did.
Wow, bastard.
Um, so yeah, I just did this, and then they wanted a blonde, which I didn't like as much, so that's why.
That is a worse haircut.
Is it? I
I'm
don't
not a
think
fan.
so.
I'm not a fan of shaved sides. I think it's overdone at this point. Like it's
That's
turn
fair.
into like a Viking woman.
Yeah, I don't know. They wanted blonde, and then they
It's not bad. I don't know. I think like messy like kind of bob haircuts work better for goblins.
I don't like the top. The top one's just anime girl, which is not good for a goblin. I don't think. Little boots,
Those aren't boots.
whatever.
The blonde doesn't look bad. It is, and yeah, the top one is very anime, but the style is anime, like the eyes.
I suppose I redrew part of the head.
It looks like the face looks like Midna.
I mean, yeah, well, yeah, it's just like anime, ch- mm, generic, not too unique style.
Man, like this guild, like I'm gonna keep saying I got like conscripted or drafted into this guild because I don't feel like I joined it. Feels like I got like pulled into it. I can't even think what they're called off the top of my head, but it's like they call each other they call themselves clowns, like as like a rank, and I'm like, oh god, what am I in for? One of them was a fucking gnome. There's too many gnomes in that guild. I don't trust
Mm.
it. It was funny, like when we were doing the thing, like the gnome guy was like, "Oh yeah, like, well, I think you should like roll a gnome character," and he was like, "He was like, fucking no, guys, back me up." It's like, "Yeah, no, I can't." Like, I like spoke up and said like, "Yeah, no, it's I cannot agree to to gnome." I think I totally sucked up to the guild leader. I felt like a bit of a kiss ass.
My head's hurting. Did your head
You g-
actually hurt earlier, or are you literally
you
just
gave
being a
me
shit?
you gave me
Okay,
a headache.
okay. Because like I was like, oh, my friend, but then after it's like, is this fucker just picking on me?
I mean, I was, but I did have a headache because you
Okay.
would. I was really annoyed
Why?
because it was just the. I've explained it all already, and also you like I. This is very much a me thing. I kind of hate how you will talk to me sometimes. You and it's like
What
and
way? What did I
it's
do?
No, it's a me thing, like 100%. Because it's like I know you mean well, and you obviously mean well, but I can't. I'm always like, oh, it's so patronizing, and I hate it.
Alright, but, like, which way? So I can, like, try to be more, like, aware.
It was. It's not about being away. It's just like it's a me thing, and the thing is that annoys me more because I'm like I'm annoying myself, being annoyed at you, and that just it
Mm.
just it just builds upon itself. But it was yeah, it was like, oh yeah, you could just not accept and say and you did and whatever. I'm not reading it out. You know the one I'm on about, but it was it was like, I don't know. It felt like a very well duh answer. It was
Mm.
like, and that was, and yeah, no, it just annoyed me. And I didn't know, I didn't really want to be mean, but I was like, I can't be. I was just like, just shut up.
But you did say "shut."
Yeah, and it was like I said, I didn't really want to be mean, but I was just like, I was tempted to like turn off Discord.
I mean, I kinda get it.
I know and
Uh,
like I said, I know it's a me thing, but
well,
it's
no,
just,
because it's no, it's not that simple. Because if that was the case, you would've just done it already. You felt conflicted.
I think that's
I was just
that's the thing.
reiterating though, because that's, like, that was the basic, like, answer. Like,
Because it's
you're
like,
conflicted, but, like, that was once you came to your senses, you would have realized, "Alright, well, I'll just give it back to him."
I mean, I'm still thinking about it, and I still haven't got an answer. So
Just give it back to him. You don't wanna play it.
I mean, yeah, that is.
Like, you're trying to convince yourself that maybe you will, but you won't. You might play
No,
the
no, no,
first
no,
game.
no, 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 no. You misreading me.
Mm,
It's just, I don't know, dude. It's I think like I've been like literally the time we've been speaking, I've been thinking about it in my head. But it's just
mhm.
I think the best, I think like it's the best for everyone if we just
If you clicked
like
like, "Don't accept now," you can stop thinking at least you can, to this degree, stop thinking about it.
I wouldn't stop thinking about it because I'd be thinking about, was that the right
I
decision?
know, but I mean to this degree because the action's already done.
I guess. No, it was more like the it's not a great reasoning, but the
Mhm.
idea like behind accepting it would be like, oh yeah, well at least like Elliot, yeah, then at least Abel, like his joke, like it goes through, like it then, because it feels like if I return it, it just feels like it's all fallen flat and also almost for nothing. But if I'd accept it, then it's like, then the joke's complete, I guess.
I kinda get that in a weird, dumb way.
It is a very weird, dumb way of thinking about it.
But like I said, I kinda get it in a weird, dumb way, so there's something to it.
That's what I mean. See, you're getting a glimpse into how I think, Elliot, and this is my tortured existence. Is that I
Well,
think
that's
of
what I mean.
fucking
That's why you should have, like,
everything.
done the prank to me or somebody else, because it would have been like, "Ha ha ha, this is dumb. I'm doing it again.
Exactly, like
Fine."
no one, like not. I don't really know anyone like overthinks and out overanalyzes like I do.
You get over it. You grow past overthinking shit because it doesn't do any good. It just makes you miserable.
But I can't help it. My brain's just like that, and I
You'll
overload
grow out
my.
of it.
I've been like this forever, dude.
I was too, and then I grew out of it.
You're only like a year older than me,
What are you saying now? Every other day, I'm like 50 years old, you fuck.
because you keep drawing yourself bald.
There's young people that are bald.
You,
Patrick Stewart,
Patrick Stewart was always old.
he was always bald.
It's not him.
I also just scrolled on Tumblr and I literally got the sewer man.
There was
Like
a
as
sewer
you're
man.
silly.
Dude, I said to Avel, don't let Elliot stay up late 'cause we fucking bitching about it the next day about how tired he is. And it's half one.
That's fine. That ain't nothing. I've been going to sleep at 5 a.m. the last like week. Every day.
Then you're an idiot.
I've been waking up at 9.
I've been waking up
Ugh.
before 8 o'clock.
You love getting up before 8 o'clock.
The sun's been. So I'm so, like I've been in another room but I can go back to my room now because it's not as
Oh
hot.
yeah,
But
so you've been so have you just like packed all your stuff into that one room, I guess?
not all of it, but a fair amount.
I just mean like you just been staying in that room the last
I've
like
just
so and so.
it's the room you were in,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, I've just had my laptop here.
Yeah, because the heat has actually broken finally. I don't know for how
It's,
long.
yeah, thank God. But yeah, no, it was bad. You know what sucked? Like it was like the week or two ago. It's like it like because like that like Wednesday we went to the zoo.
Mm.
That was when like it
Oh, of
started on
course.
that day when it got really hot. It wasn't that bad. Like it was hot all day, obviously, but like when you're out, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, yeah.
But then like being indoors was worse. But the thing
Oh
is,
yeah, dude.
like around that time, like obviously it was heating up and it I think it was hotter or just as hot like that the Thursday, you know, like the day after.
Mhm.
And the thing was, it was like we were still like we that week we basically like like there were people over the whole time, so I had to be in my room. It
Yeah, yeah.
and my room was very hot,
But yeah, I imagine. Like it was like
so
when
that
I was hanging
sucked.
out with you, it wasn't like it like rained a few days. It was pretty fine weather, but up in that little room, it was very
It was
toasty.
warm. It was warmer. But so it's the coolest room's the living room,
But yeah, because it's the lowest and it's the most open.
and
Air can circulate.
there's no like windows beaming into it with hot sun
Hot magma.
magma. But yeah, no, like the whole so it's like I couldn't because this room was being used, so I couldn't sleep there, and I didn't really.
What
I
did you
got
say? Like you said the other day, like you had to go pee. And you went downstairs and you heard like gorilla noises or something.
it wasn't gorilla noises, you idiot. It was the fucking white noise machine. I said it sounded like a jet taking off.
Uh,
But no, it was like yeah, I went. It was like past midnight, like half past, like you know, z- uh, like just like 30 minutes past midnight, and I came down to pee, and I was very quietly going down the ladders not to wake the baby,
mm.
and it's just like listening to that white noise machine was I don't know, it was so fucking funny because it was so loud.
You had to have it.
I don't, and it's like. And I was just like, it was just so funny, and and I explained it to her like the day she was leaving. It's like I was like, oh man, like the white noise machine was so funny, and she was like, oh, it's she's getting offended, and I was like, no, 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 it was like I didn't say it was like too loud. I just said it was funny. I know.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
I said it. I guess I said it was funny how loud it was. But like I could. It's like to be fair, I couldn't really when I was in my room, I couldn't really distinguish it from the fan, which was on anyway. So it wasn't a problem. But it's just like this loud like roaring of an engine. It was just really funny to me because it's like you could hear it like all like throughout the house. It was just really funny.
And the thing you have to consider is it's your family, so as psychotic as you are is doubled. So they
I
have to
don't.
have.
Because no, I'm like you. You listen to white noise.
I know, but I just more no. My point was gonna be as psychotic as you are, imagine it's like I can imagine psychotic your relative would be about you calling them out, even though you were just doing it jokingly. It's like
I
if
think
I
I'm
can see them
more.
taking it not well.
I get you. I think I'm more chalked it up to them being stressed from the day previous
Fair,
and the baby.
the baby.
But she does. But it is a thing that she does that really does annoy me. Where she it's like when she goes oh, it's not like a oh, it's not like a oh I'm sorry. It's oh.
Oh,
Is it
go on.
no no it's a oh I guess it's like oh I like a very disappointed like oh you are making a problem now kind of oh
Uh,
like a kind of a
um,
condescending oh
oh. Oh, that's what I've been
no.
doing recently. Yeah. I mean, me and my dumb
If
other
you,
friend have been going yeah a lot recently.
I'm glad you haven't been doing it with me because I'd hit you.
You haven't been talking to me. You hate talking to me.
I've not I've had I've not felt the need to I've not felt the need to have my social needs filled.
In the spheres, I've been screeching like a baboon at Dana to talk to me, and they said, no, Elliot. Kiss it.
So you say to me, "Hey Elliot, do you want to talk?" And I throw an axe at your head.
That is what happens.
I do like that as a rebuttal. It's very
Oh,
it's very blunt, except not actually because
stop
the axe would need to be sharp.
committing violence upon my person.
Throwing an axe is funny though.
It's funny, but it's scary. Dude, so I actually didn't stay up too late last night. Like, I went to bed at like
I
2
don't plan
a.m.
on staying up much longer, by the way.
Yeah, but I couldn't get to sleep because I was listening to a thing, and like, I don't know why, but the thing I was listening to just like started auto playing something else, and it was just like this, like, no, it wasn't. It's like this description about this 4chan serial killer guy.
Named
And he's just
Jeremy.
like some Jeremy Albert. No, it's like an actual like serial killer. And like
Named Jeremy.
he was killing animals first and like posting clips and then he moved on to people. I was just like, I don't want to listen to this before I went to bed. Because like I was like half asleep and I was like it was auto playing and then like my brain like woke up and I was like, wait, what's this? What am I listening to? And
Because
then I was
because
like,
that does like I don't know if it happens with everyone, but I assume it does. Whereas like if you fall asleep like listening to something, like it could affect your dreams.
well, that's why I try not to. I told you I used to have really bad dreams when when I'd listen to those McElroy brothers. That's why I stopped listening to them. They're bad juju. They're like stealing positive energy from people.
The cursed, rancid, like bad
I'm not
juju
kidding, dude.
vibes.
I think like they put on a veneer, but I think there's some evil shit behind those boys.
One of them looks like Patton Oswalt.
One of them got in trouble recently for like being a creep. I don't know why, and I didn't feel like
Is it
googling it.
wasn't it the purple haired one? Was it Justin?
No, no, Justin's the oldest. It's the one who no one likes. He's like the loser of them. Or at
Well,
least that
there's
was the case, and I stopped listening.
I think the people like the youngest one, right, with no beard.
Griffin's the funniest one. Justin's the oldest, and he's good too. Travis is the lame middle one.
Yeah, that Travis is the one no one likes because he's like the soy
He's
boy one,
fine.
right?
Well, he's a soy boy. He's like I genuinely like their content when I used to listen. They're funny, but
I was never really into them, but I'm aware.
well, yeah, you watched like the Monster Factory clips and stuff.
Yeah, I think that was like the only thing I was really exposed to.
They're funny. Like at least they were,
Funny
and I
looking.
like their Adventure Zone stuff they did.
I like their
But
dad.
yeah, that's cool. But yeah, like I'd fall asleep like listening to clips of them for a while, and I was having bad dreams, and I was like waking up sweating, so I stopped, and I stopped having
And
that.
you
So
and you look around and you have to and you have to say, "Oh, please tell me there is no McElroy brothers out to kill me."
I
Because I think I'd I still fall asleep like watching old like Super Best Friends videos, but I think I'd had like a Silent Hill or like some horror game like playlist or playthrough going as I fell asleep, and that wasn't a good idea.
why is there whatever?
You say whatever,
Oh,
and I
so on
say
my YouTube.
wherever. We're meant to be together. I'll be there and
Aw,
you'll be near. That's
I'm
the
going
deal,
to
my
kiss my
dear.
dear. Shakira, I'm locked up. My name is Shakira, I'm locked up. Throw me into the
From
jail.
prison, for embezzlement. I'm meant to be in here. I'll be here for 10 years.
Oh no.
And that's the
I'm
deal,
locked
my
up like
dear.
Britney Spears.
Do, 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 do,
I
do. Hello,
don't love the fact that Shakira is gonna possibly go to jail. But I also don't
She's
like
hot.
she's she's not really.
She
Like
is.
she's not ugly, but like people
I think
she's
I'd rather go for Shakira than that Pokemon.
who? Oh yeah. Yeah, well I don't like Pokemon because she looks like she's maybe
She
I'm
looks
just like
she
weird, but she's
looks
like got
like
that young face thing. I don't like her.
she looks like she's kind of sculpted her appearance to be appealing to like Twitch viewers.
Well, yeah, she's like for one, she's made herself look a little bit more Asian, which is odd.
That's what I kind of mean.
But yeah, because she's not. She's a white girl. But yeah, she's got like that Overwatchy style like face that like a lot of young girls go for. Which whatever.
Well,
I don't.
cause it's
They're
cause
allowed.
fucking like white boy incels just like they want a big boob, big titty Asian GF
I just mean like
who is also
that
their
the
mom.
Belle. True. The Belle Delphine girl, like she has a certain face, and there's a lot of like over.
I'd have to Google it to remember what she looks like.
It's just like small pointy nose and like features that's like very like a face that's like almost a miss of details because it's that
I
smooth
keep,
looking.
I keep forgetting a name, but like the one of the big like hot tub or like pool streamers. She was like be
Uh,
fed. Like, I think it was like Jen Taylor or something. Was it Jen Taylor? I don't know.
I don't know.
But she was like one of the big ones. But to be fair to her, she is like she isn't not attractive.
Well, I mean, that Pokemon lady's not. None of
Oh
them
yeah,
are
she's not
ugly.
ugly. To be fair, I think I just have different tastes.
There was one I kept seeing like a hot tub streamer that was just on my recommended. And Ava was talking about it
German
last
nine
time.
eight five, a bit of a nobody.
Oh, shut up. You remember Amaranth or something like that?
I don't. Funny enough, I don't watch hot tub
I
streams.
know. I literally the only streams I watch is Jermis.
I haven't watched Twitch in a while. I like shit myself the other day because I was like, oh god, I haven't uploaded the VODs to YouTube in a while.
Oh, try to.
Well, because I was lucky. I didn't lose anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm mostly caught up now.
Mm-hmm.
But I hadn't done it since July.
Probably.
So yeah, like cause I don't know what prompted it, but I was like, oh, maybe it was when you said like, oh, how do you stream?
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
yeah.
Which I mean, I gave you an answer.
Well, you said capture card, and I was like, I don't know what that.
So would you fucking
Well, yeah,
hate
actually,
explaining
because
shit to you?
what, like just saying capture card doesn't mean anything.
Well, what else do you want me
Like,
to say?
well, there's like a shit ton of different capture cards, and like, how
I
do
have
you
an
use a
Elgato.
capture card?
You didn't ask me what kind of capture card I had. I just said I said that's how you do it.
Yeah, but of course, so what do you do? Do you just like, I'm looking at an Elgato.
You plug the fucker in.
Do you have to like plug it into a computer as well at the same time?
Yes.
Okay. Well, because my friend has got like an extra switch, so they're thinking of like streaming Baby Crossing.
And obviously you can't you have to connect it to the TV. You can't like dock it. Well, I mean you have to dock it. You can't like have it handheld.
You can't stream on handheld versions. That stinks.
Well, how would you do it?
I don't know. That's why, like, I
I
literally
think
don't know anything.
fucking
That's why I'm asking.
Vinny Vinesauce had like a hacked 3DS to stream that shit. I think so. But
Mm.
that's like a lot of like you need like a custom like jailbroken 3DS for that kind of thing.
Am I an asshole for like thinking they should just be able to just do it like with one little interface nowadays? You shouldn't have to like
You
have all
can
this
stream from
rigmarole.
PS4 no problem.
I know, but that's what I mean. Like the capabilities are should be in. I don't know.
And obviously, like
I get back in the day
on
when you had to like crack open your
it's easy.
console.
Like it's just you just
Well,
get
yeah, of course.
OBS.
No, not really. The OBS doesn't fucking work sometimes. I have
For
to
you.
record like my entire screen. I couldn't just record side because it
That's
just
not
wouldn't pick
really.
it up.
It's not that. It's the problem is usually with the software, not OBS itself.
Well, I know, but it's just like, why can't I just select this like a window, even if it's like not like a.
Because computers. Like I had to screen capture League when I played that the one time. That was annoying.
Mm.
I actually changed my background to be a Halo background. I forgot about that.
Hello.
I'm s- I'm s- I've kind of like slightly died out of the phase, but I'm still very much in the phase of Halo Combat Evolved is fucking awesome.
Do-do-do-do.
Skibbity boo.
If you're not fucking burnt out by the time we hang out, I wouldn't mind playing with you.
Uh, playing what? Halo?
Yeah.
Man, I went looking for my old like Halo discs, and
Mm.
I had a copy. I have Halo 1 and 2 on PC, and I found my copy of Halo 1 on PC. Open the box and the fucking disc's not there.
Aw.
I was like I couldn't believe it. I was like upset. Like well not upset, but I was like annoyed. I was like
Yeah, yeah.
fuck.
Well, you
Cause
have
cause
the
it
original Halo. Name of Oni.
the original Halo's Marathon.
Are you? I thought Oni was the original Halo.
Oh, Marathon was before Oni.
Marathon Bunch.
There's three of them.
What, what is this shit?
It's a fucking Mac game, like old ass Mac,
94, goodness gracious.
very old. No,
Wow,
but
and the
it's
symbol looks like a Quake symbol.
kinda.
Oh man,
Marathon might have been
like
Marathon might have been before Quake though.
look at these graphics.
Well, they're all 2D. It's like Duke Nukem or Doom even.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
What?
There's a Destiny 2 like marathon little like Easter egg thing.
Yeah, like Bungie loves doing that shit. Like literally, like
Why not?
a lot of stuff in like that's the thing. A lot of stuff that's in Marathon, like Halo, kind of calls back to it to the point where it's like almost plausible that they're in the same like universe.
Well, what's if you know like what's like the plot or setting or anything about marathon?
Well, Marathon, it's called Marathon because the ship you're on is called the Marathon. So
Mm. Well,
you're
that
so
if you're on a ship, then that absolutely could be like the same universe.
like it's far future like space stuff.
Mm.
So basically, in Marathon, you are a cyborg security officer aboard a big ship that's being attacked by a race of a conglomerate of aliens.
Oh
Sound familiar?
no, pretty unique and original actually.
Unlike you, because you are a clone.
Oh,
I did finish watching DS9.
oh,
No,
I
see,
have not.
I was just thinking of the Wayoons.
Wayuns?
What Jeffrey Combs needs work.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The so, when because Jeffrey Combs has to be in every fucking Star Trek series, I guess. Is it so basically like the when the Dominion thing is kind of going on, there's
Uh,
like there's there's like Ugh, how to explain it? It's like there's there's like a race in the Dominion, and it's like when one of them dies, like another clone of them is like brought out to
Oh,
replace them.
yeah. Okay, I remember seeing clips of this character.
So it's uh like the first time he gets like disintegrated, and then he shows up on DS9, and just goes like, you died," and he's like, "Nah, that was Wayun 4. I'm Wayun 5."
Silly, but kind of cool.
And
I
because
guess
it's
that
funny.
gives you like a red code like character to be like killed off in
That's
episodes.
exactly what they do. Like he gets killed and like multiple times on screen.
It's so funny how obvious that is in retrospect. Like, well, yeah, we just now we have a character we can just kill off, but like we don't have to worry about like anybody being upset because like we'll bring him back.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how he dies. He's like yeah, he gets like disintegrated first time. War fucking snaps his neck one time. A funny one is one dies in a transporter accident. That one's not on
Mm.
screen.
I
And then
do, I do like the idea of like one episode it's like way on 6, and then like and the next episode it's way on like 11. It's like what the fuck happened?
we lost Wayun's 7 through 10 very rapidly.
Yeah, yeah. Repeated transport accidents. They figured it out eventually.
It's the higher ups got bored and started shoving him in meat grinders.
Germa.
If I put you in a meat grinder,
You're probably
you're
dead.
probably dead.
Psychopath.
Psychoderma, qu'est-ce que
Qu'est-ce
c'est?
que c'est? Ha 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 ha.
Funny fucking thing, you know.
Have no money for
Is
fucking
this
bills
like
and sleep
one?
still. Sorry, Mr.
What
Wise.
was it?
Yes, sir. But
Whatever,
Mr.
I've forgotten like
Hayek's
what I was
DVDs
gonna say.
ass. What the fuck,
Oh,
Jesse?
I
Mr.
remembered.
Whitlet's fucking
Um,
hookers.
did you ever watch Cow and Chicken?
Police will
Yes.
Do you remember
Jesse,
Michael
whoever
Dorn being
get your
in it?
birthday methy. Sorry,
No,
Mr.
because I didn't know who
White.
Michael
Just
Dawn
say
was at the
crush the
time.
cocainer.
But do you know like that he's in it? Do you like?
I
Are
keep
you aware of
forgetting
this?
that he's in it. I've heard that before.
I am Weasel.
Mr. Witte,
I am Weasel.
declare methy.
The little Weasel guy.
But no, I Am Weasel was its own thing. It wasn't in Cow and Chicken. I mean, it's like
It
same art
was.
style.
No, it's Cow and
I
Chicken.
I Am
It's the
Weasel
same
had his
way that
own
like
slot. You mean
no,
like evil Konkani and Billy Mandy?
yeah, and like the monkey thing in
But
Dexter's Lab.
on UK, I don't remember that. But on UK TV, like it was said like on up next, I Am Weasel. Like he had his own slot.
Um, maybe
He, I think to be fair,
maybe
I think it always played after Cow and Chicken. But
yeah, maybe I don't know. I don't remember.
I love Michael Dawn.
He's good. I don't get why he's coming back old, but whatever.
Is he considering like how like what's his name, Core and like Kang and all that, like they were like 150 and they weren't even fully white, but Worf is like, No, I am an old man."
It's probably just because they don't want to like have him like still have like black hair while the rest of the crew
But
is like
I'm
all
pretty sure
gray.
Michael Dawn's bald, so they could just do whatever the fuck they want.
Well, yeah, that
Just make it gray, not white.
his stupid like pump like like I don't even know what his hairstyle could be called.
He's got like
Like
dreads in
a
he.
I'm talking like in original like Star Trek is like it's Friar Tuck almost like altar boy weird
Oh
fucking bulk
right,
hood hair.
like the owl,
It's yeah, like and then in DS9 he gets like his ponytail dread thing, which is cool.
which looks way better. Man,
But yeah, I
I
don't
just kept
remember what
thinking
it
about
was.
like like Armin Shimmerman and all the Ferengi getting up on all that fucking makeup.
Oh. Oh, I'd love for him to come back. I
They'd
like
kill
Quark.
him. They'd kill him.
They would. I
They
don't
don't
know,
give a
actually.
fuck.
Quark was a pretty popular character.
Yeah, okay, but like they've had no issue killing off popular characters before, and in Picard,
Well, they didn't kill off 709. They killed off fucking Q or whatever his name is. Not Q.
they did
What's
kill
it?
off Q.
Q.
Yeah, they
Oh,
killed
they
off
did kill
Q.
off Q. Well, no, Q's not dead. He's like he's like piecing out essentially. He's like onto whatever's next for like immortal beings.
I love John Delancey.
It was cute. Like it.
He looks good with a beard.
He did. Narratively, like plot wise, the stuff that happened with Q was stupid and gay and lame.
Yeah, I don't.
But
I think they did. I
his
think they
performance was
did
cute.
in the idea of Q being back and having some sentimentality is nice, but the way they handle it was fucking garbo.
Well, like the thing of like him going like we all have our favorites about Picard was pretty nice and sweet.
Well, because at the end, we were watching it together, and like at the end, I was like, and like it was egregious how they thought they'd earned like a heartfelt moment after all that.
Yeah, like they made him like hug. It's like he doesn't deserve that, but we still liked it.
Basically, the moment on its own is fine, but the fact it's
God,
preceded by all that garbage,
I kind of wish they
especially
could have like recorded how much I fucking lost it when Wesley popped up.
I think he got like worse at acting,
Well, he's not been doing it. He's just been
and
like
he's
a
and it's
talk
like
show guy for like the
well,
last 10 years.
exactly like he's not Wesley. He's not Wesley Crusher anymore. He's just Will Wheaton. He's just fat
Will Wheaton
loser
dressed like a
neckbeard
regular
nerd.
modern,
He was just Will. It was just Will Wheaton. Like he's just Will Wheaton dressed as Will Wheaton.
like pick up this like fucking daughter and just take her out of like the timeline.
He just erased. Imagine if he fucking like erased it from time.
Kind of did. I mean, he literally did. He's like, she's gone now. Nobody
Yeah,
knows.
yeah, because now what she has doesn't like her own actions will not have an impact on the timeline.
Ninian Sung's the only, or not Ninian Sung, Adam Sung is the only guy that knows about her, and he's like fucking crazy, and he's making his
Oh, you
con project.
yeah, and he's not gonna tell anyone about it because she's a fucking like test tube baby.
Man, what utter trash! It's so stupid.
Shit, you both are still here.
Oh,
I
hello.
was gonna go.
Oh, well, I'm back now.
Okay.
Did
Well,
you
let's stay for
finish
three
killing
more
that guy?
hours to bury him.
What, Elliot?
Did you like finally murder that guy who dishonored you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You said you were. I said your honeyboo said, "Honey, that man said you're gay." And said, he did what? I will end him." And you,
I will prove him right.
I
oh,
will prove him right.
so you said, "I'm going to take my gun and go shoot him." And he said, "Come here, Dusty,
Yeah,
son of a bitch."
yeah, that's what happened.
And Dustin said, "Shut up, you, Destiny, sick him."
Is Destiny like a rabid dog?
Yes,
I was hoping you weren't expecting me to answer that.
Dustin's
Not
got it like on
not
a chain.
not like Elliot to hesitate.
Oh, no, whatever, it's fine. What's that?
Like,
I won't
do
hesitate,
you
bitch.
remember
Shut
how
up.
Dustin
I
used to
won't
have
hesitate,
goats?
bitch. Did he eat
Dustin
them?
used to have what?
Goats.
Goats? No. Awesome.
Yeah, his family had goats like out in
Aw.
the yard. They were fenced in, and he hated them.
Aw.
He hated them so bad because they would always get their heads stuck in the fence, like
Aw.
at least like 3 or 4 times a week.
Heroes.
He would
Just
just be
fucking
like,
headbutting
"Yeah, I just
everything.
got back from fucking getting the stupid ass goat's head out of the fucking fence."
Dustin had a life tormented by animals.
Yeah.
Remember he just like didn't like possums. He like Australian possums, a psychopath.
Yeah, it's to be fair, that video of that guy fucking punching the
I
possum is very
love.
funny. Because I love the possum like his arms like his like
Ah,
legs wiggling in the air as he
he's
falls.
fucking flung.
'Cause I think you
Clobbered
can
him.
see it running off like when it lands.
No, you can. You say that, and I rewatched it like a month or two ago because I was like, I wanted to see it again, see like what
Psycho,
happens.
you love seeing animals being hurt. You fuck.
It's insane.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it just lands and
he's
like that's it. Like it cuts like right there.
I can't believe it splattered into a fucking massive pile of blood.
I don't think so. But there was
Did
like a big
you
combo.
did you do anything with the Nekopara stuff yet, or are you still pondering?
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
I read a fat gab about that earlier.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
while I was gone.
I can just like decline it, you know, and you can get your money back or some shit.
I mean, it's whatever. I mean, if you don't want to play them, then
What is it?
okay,
I don't even
yeah.
know what kind of games they are.
It's like I think it's like a dating sim, and
Uh,
there's like
they're
I'm pretty
visual
sure there's like
novels.
Are
sex
they visual
scenes.
novels? I think.
They're visual novels, and you have like 4 choices in the entire game.
Really?
Wow,
Well, I
that's
remember
How do
Game
you
that's a
Grumps
lot
know
of choice.
this?
because Game Grumps played like not this, but they played some game that looked exactly like that years ago, like 10 fucking years ago. And I remember watching it.
Oh,
It's on, S-
I buddy
it's on this.
I knew Ross would have this. Of course he does.
Ask him if it's any good.
I'm s fucking Jay's got it as well. Like that's even less of a surprise.
Ross, is this any good? It's alright, but there's no gammon in it, so it's kind of shat.
I'm Ringo Starr.
I'm Ross.
I guess Ross has my accent, so he's not fucking Liverpudlian.
Thomas had never felt that way before for another train. Ugh.
He'd never wanted to commit violence so badly.
Oh, I wish I was from Liverpool.
Why are there so many Nekoparas?
There's like way more OVAs. There's also a free one I noticed when looking for what to buy, and it's like literally the opposite. Instead of like being a dude who ends up, I guess, like I think you run a cafe or something. I don't know. I really have no fucking idea, but
Well,
What
I
do you
because
know
I
like
don't
want?
play these games.
you literally start out with like two cat girls, chocolate and vanilla. That's all I
Finally.
know. But
So it's
um
anti-anime, nudity, sexual content, visual novel, dating sim, story-rich, single player,
there's a
great
free
soundtrack,
one where it's
cats.
the opposite. Like you play a woman and they're all cat boys, and
I'm
that one's
gonna
totally
puke.
free.
I was gonna say it's like I hate these because you always play as like you play as like well being fair to them it's like you like the character that they make for you to kind of play as it's like it is basically who is playing these kind of games but it's like I don't identify at all with that kind of like because it's always like just some random dude
Just
or
regular,
whoever.
yeah, regular guy.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
it's
it's self-insert.
exactly, and it's like I've never identified with it, like because it's
Yeah, well, it's
all the
hard to
choices
like self-insert, is what Dana's saying. If you're just like regular dude,
because I'm not a
like there's not
regular
even like
dude.
a pronoun selection
Because
thing.
it's like where is dating sim where you play as girl and you get to kiss other cute girls, huh?
I wouldn't play that.
You
I mean,
hate kissing
I'm
girls,
sure they exist.
Sure.
I'm sure, but it's I don't really like dating sims anyway.
Ugh.
Elliot, it's what were those ones called?
What?
Those furry ones that were dating sims. Actually, they weren't dating sims. They were visual novels.
Amorous?
No,
You talk about
Oh
the
yeah,
dumb porn ones we got you like as a gag gift on
yeah,
Steam?
but I actually played those.
I don't remember because there was multiple ones. You had multiple on your funny
Yeah,
list.
there's My Furry Detective, there's My Furry Dictator, My Furry Neighbor, what was that one? Oh,
So yeah,
Meat
Abel, there's your
Meat.
solution. Dana returns the fucking stupid Nika Power bullshit, and then you just buy them a bunch of furry porn games off their Steam list.
They're a lot cheaper, the furry porn ones. To be fair, they're probably a lot worse.
It literally buying all those was about $50.
That's about 50 porn games you could get
Yeah,
off of
it's
Steam.
about $50 in total.
Why? Why? Why is this a $50 joke to you?
This is funny.
Cause I was like, you know what? Sure.
He's committed to the bit.
But it's
I
like,
committed to the bit. Okay, you want the truth? Elliot said no balls. I had to do it.
Yeah, I did
It's
actually say no balls. That's right.
I had to do it.
but Elliot knows how neurotic I am. Like any other
I
person on the
know.
planet would have been fine,
I
but
was
not.
saying that's what we were talking about earlier. I was saying like, if you did this prank to me, I would be like, this is funny. I don't want these games, but that was funny. But you did it, Dane, and then it's like, let me overanalyze all this.
Because that's what I said to Elliot. It's like Elliot doesn't get it. I analyze every fucking contingency, every outcome, every
Everything.
fucking possibility.
Dane is a bit of a brainhead.
There is a brain in my head. I was born like that. I'm sorry.
Pretty gross, TBH.
Hey, will you ever ran AQ40?
I mean, like I've went through it and just busted everything.
Yeah,
Last. That's a lot of money.
Unfortunately, there's one boss that you will not be able to kill unless you can do frost damage, unless they changed it.
yeah, no, I think I did do that one, but it's still a pain in the ass because it takes forever.
Ash.
Yeah, because I
And
think you like do like what, like
it's like 200 of frost
1%
attack.
damage.
It's like you have to hit him with a shit ton of frost attacks, and then hit him with regular melee attacks,
Yeah. So
and
like it's
then
easy if you're a mage, but like if you're
I think
not,
I did it as a
you have to
frost
bring like
death
a
knight.
wand.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can bring like a wand if you are a class that can wield one and do
yeah,
frost damage that way,
yeah.
but
I my
that kind of sucks.
you could, but it's a 40 man, so they expect like it's like like. And I suppose back in the day there were more ways to do it, because you could like, couldn't you like coat your weapon to make it do frost damage?
Yeah, like there were fights back in the day that literally Saphiron, which is the second to last boss in
Well,
Naxxramas. It's like a Draco Lich or whatever.
no, well, it's a frost worm.
Right.
So I got confused with
It
Cindergoza for a second, but yeah, I know which one you're on about. It's
yeah,
just
it
before you fight
has
KT. So
it has an aura that just does constant frost damage to the party.
hmm
So like when you did that raid in vanilla, you literally had to wear a full set of gear that gave you frost resistance. Like there was
yeah,
a set everyone had to wear that gave them frost resistance so you could live and like the healers could actually heal you through the damage and you wouldn't
yeah,
just instantly
and take
die, which
like
is literally that's not even a thing anymore.
well, yeah, like 'cause I was gonna say like potions to resist certain damages. That's not a thing anymore. Like there's no like stats for specific resistances.
Yeah.
Your health is low. Do you have any potions or food? I like Fable.
Fable. What is it? So we did, yeah, Molten Core was a lot easier with multiple people because I fucking hate running Molten Core 'cause it takes forever. So Blackwing Layer's not too bad. Well, it's a lot easier. It's very straightforward. But yeah, and then we did AQ20 and AQ40 after that just for shits. Which like I didn't say anything because I didn't want to like argue with anyone, but like in terms of transmogs, fucking Anchorage gives garbage. Everything's ugly.
There's only one decent thing from Encourage that I can think of, and it's the sword called it's called something of Kalimdor, and it's like a bug sword where the blade looks like glass, and like the bug part looks kind of dated, obviously,
Hmm.
but the fact that it's like the rest of it's made of glass looks pretty dope. But that's really the only good thing I can think of that comes out of
I
AQ.
couldn't. Like, my druid can't use two-handed swords, but I think like they picked up like the manslayer, and I can't remember exactly what it looks like, but it looked okay, very dated. But actually, I think there was like when I looked through like the AQ like loot table, I think there was like one thing that I was like, that's okay, and I think I did end up getting it, so that was nice. It was just like a pair of gloves that were blue, so. But I got lucky
Dracula.
on
Oh,
I got
Dracula.
I got lucky on Molten Core. I got like most of the fucking druid set.
That's cool.
So I got like the bits that mattered really anyway. I think I got like the chest, and the legs. I think the gloves as well.
I did love my transmog before I quit. Like, I was just doing shit out in Legion. I can't remember why, but I literally got a drop for the legendary look for Fellow Malorn. Which is like the mage's artifact weapon for fire in Legion.
Right.
Like Kael'thas's sword and
Well,
like the orb, you know.
I just
So
keep
like
thinking.
the
I just keep thinking and going
legendary.
Fenimelo, Fenimelo.
Yeah, I love that. Fellow Malorn, Fellow Militia, Fellow Militia. But oh, that reminds me of something. Remind me to tell you something funny about Carbot when I finish the story. But
I've seen we've seen the video.
no, this is a different thing.
Okay.
But so I got the legendary appearance for it from a trash mob, and the legendary appearance makes the sword look like it's made of stars, and you get like a little star orb in your offhand.
That's kind
So
of
I
cool.
built a transmog set around looking like a star mage type of thing. And it did look really awesome, but then I quit playing, and now fire mages suck. So.
Yeah, I've heard that like it's Frost Mage all the way.
It was it's for most expansions it's been Frost Mage, but like in Wrath of the Lich King, there was like, what when talent points were a thing,
Mm-hmm.
the best
That's
spec
lame.
was Frost Fire because you had a new spell called Frost Firebolt, which was like it was literally like it slowed less than Frostbolt and it burned less than Fireball, but if you spec'd like 51 into fire and 20 into frost, or maybe it was vice versa, maybe it was 51 into frost, I don't remember, but it would buff your frost damage and your fire damage. So Frost Firebolt ended up doing the most damage of all of your spells. So you would
That's cool.
spam that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was the premier spec in Wrath of the Lich King was Frostfire.
So,
But literally like
yeah.
Frost was best in both of the first, uh, both vanilla and the first expansion, which I didn't really raid in either of those. I never even played in vanilla.
Is
But
Burning
then,
Crusade good?
it was amazing for its time.
But it's a bit dated now.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
But
I
like
like it.
literally the big thing was like Illidan. Oh shit, Illidan. Everyone loves Illidan, and now he's in the game. Um,
I've got Black Temple. Like some of the raids in Burning Crusade are actually pretty fucking sick. So,
yeah, that Black Temple's pretty
didn't
sweet.
Karazhan come in fucking Burning Crusade?
It did. Karazhan is fucking amazing. Karazhan's probably my favorite raid of all time, just because
Wonder
it's
what.
I love
and
so
say
many
and
things about it.
KT's what's it called, the Eye, that raid's awesome.
Naxxramas. Oh no. KT as in Kael'thas, not
Kael'thas,
Kel'Thuzad.
yeah,
Eye of
sorry,
Eternity.
yeah,
There's a
and
dungeon where you fight him again in Burning
yeah, that's
Crusade, and
nuts
he's
because
all like
yeah,
fucking
yeah, he's all fucked up and fell infused,
yeah,
and because he's the Sunwell was merely a setback,
yeah.
merely a setback. But you know, I like okay, I remember doing the Eye of Eternity first time, like everything up till like Kael'thas is like but the actual fight with Kael'thas is awesome. Like the bit
It
where
is
the
pretty
fucking
good.
the roof comes off, and I was like back in
Yeah,
like 2006 or whatever when that came out. I imagine that would have blown people's minds.
that's why people like Final Fantasy raids and stuff a lot, because there's some stuff that just blows their mind. Like I think like in the most recent raid, like obviously I don't know the story because I haven't played. I haven't maxed in Final Fantasy,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't plan on it. But the raids are like supposed to be. A lot of people like them better than WoW, and all I know is that like they thought they downed the boss, and then they're like, "Wait, what the fuck's going on?" And then they got like sent back in time to, I guess, fix what the boss was fucking up, and they had to continue the fight, and it seemed really cool.
Hmm.
Ugh. I
'Cause
just fell asleep, so I gotta go to bed because I
I'll go
don't want to
bed.
like
All
snore.
right, go
Night
bed.
night.
Good night.
I'll stick around for a minute longer, but I'll go
Yeah,
to bed soon.
no
Okay.
problem. I'm gonna go lay down in a minute anyway, but probably
Yeah.
not go to bed yet. But
But I was just because I've heard there is some stuff in FF14 that's like the game kind of turns into like a different game if it's certain encounters, like for a little bit, which is kind of cool.
yeah.
Which is like I was
Um,
thinking about it recently, where it's like there is like I think because you like we talked a bit ago about saying that, oh yeah, they should just do like a new World of Warcraft, and it's like to an extent I do agree. What I like to, and the extent being for the most part I do agree. But it's
yeah, I
I
mean,
was
they could literally pull a Final Fantasy. Like, I've told you what happened with 14, right?
yeah, and but yeah, because even if I think because I think like I think my idea was more like instead of them just like releasing a new thing, just kind of like because you know they did Heroes of the Storm 2.0 where they revamped a bunch of stuff. I think they could do that, but I think Blizzard would just release that as a new thing. Whereas if they just kind of overhauled everything and just like bring the game up to like a more modern standard, I think that'd be really good. Because they clearly have been doing that over the last few expansions, where it's like you can see like with newer mechanics that they're clearly more modern and more like they have more ingenuity and the more like interesting to use instead of just pressing a button and waiting for your spell to go off. Like stuff like Demon Hunter
Yeah.
are a lot more dynamic is the word I'm looking for. But it's like when I was playing my druid and I was casting a spell and it's like, oh no, this enemy like knocks me around so I can't get my spell off, and it's like that is absolutely something that is such a like it's a holdover basically. Where it's like if they I bet if they like did a new WoW, like you know they redid it, they would not have that. They would have something different. Where it's
Yeah.
instead of just having you stand still and cast spells, because that's like it's boring. Because you just like press that button or then that one and but because even like with the new uh with that new class that's very interesting and dynamic and it looks like engaging the play, and it's like wow, wish every other class in the game was like that.
Yeah.
Because you're on about the talent point system, and I was gonna say it's like I say missing it isn't the right word, but because they're trying to bring it back from the way it sounds like they're doing it, it sounds like worse than what we have at the moment. Because it sounds like you were going to because it's in giving you more choice, you're gonna have less choice because it seems like they're taking away stuff you would have had anyway. But now you just you pick of like a couple things you would have gotten anyway in the current spec system, but now you have to choose one of them, and it's like why? And it's not, and it's and because I really like the idea because it's the talent system of old. It almost to me it sounds like multi-classing, where
Almost, yeah, cause like,
and I really
it when
like
I
that.
did PvP when I did PvP in Wrath of the Lich King, I went instant Pyroblast spec because Pyroblast is a super long cast time, you know?
Hmm.
But you could go 20 points into the arcane tree and get another spell called Presence of Mind, and it was an instant cast. And what Presence of Mind did was it made your next spell be instant.
So
So
like a
I
nuke
would,
build.
yeah, so I would hide behind something, and when someone came along, I would start hard casting Pyroblast, which is like a fucking 4-second cast.
Hmm.
And as soon as it released, well, I would pop cooldowns and hard cast it. And as soon as it released, I would instant Pyroblast and pop another. And that would usually be enough to kill someone who was not PvP geared very well.
Hmm. So
And it was so much fun.
was your main like a mage then?
Yes, I've mained a mage for most of my WoW playing days. Not
Uh,
all, but most.
I haven't played.
I was a
I
Death
haven't.
Knight for a while.
I do
Was
have
a
a mage, but I
Warlock.
haven't really. I haven't. I don't even think she's level 20. Like I've not played much mage.
I love them. Always loved them.
I really liked Warlock. Don't know. I
Warlock's
like.
good.
I don't know. Just being very self-sustainable and like having a lot of stuff. And I also. I don't know. Like the drain life is just enough to like make me like a class. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's I've been having a lot of fun
Oh,
with Druid.
I was gonna tell you about the Carbot thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god. So Carbot came out with a video, I guess, recently, and it's a video about Overwatch 2, okay?
Mhm.
The video is literally just a compilation of all of their Overwatch 1 videos.
That's kind of funny.
That's that's great
That's
because
good.
I mean, that's what it is, you know,
Yeah,
like people are like, "Why did you make this?"
man. I was thinking about that. Like Overwatch isn't dead by any means, but it's like it really fell off at a point, didn't it? Like I think everyone kind of like people who weren't like stupid invested in it. I think a lot of them kind of realized all at once. It's like, yeah, this game isn't as fun as it used to be.
Yeah.
I think they were really like building and like balancing and tuning the game for the wrong crowd, and
Yeah.
they really it's just sucks how much they listen to like bad ideas. I really don't like that they went for 5v5 in Overwatch 2. I think that sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I guess like Overwatch doesn't need to be like TF2, but like TF2's big like team sizes was always like a big point like of just how fun and chaotic that game was.
Yeah,
But
but
just
and
making the
then if it gets too much, like 120 versus 120,
oh yeah, well yeah, the
like
servers
it
won't
was
work.
in the Battlefield, like the newest Battlefield had something like that, and it was apparently awful.
What is it? Is it like PlanetSide 2 that had like really massive battles, but it just lags like shit?
I think it does. I think it is PlanetSide. My buddy said he played that for a little bit, and actually doing those was really fun.
Hmm. But yeah,
Or
it's
maybe it was. Yeah, it was PlanetSide.
Yeah, this is like the good thing. Like if you have like say like TF2, you'd what average like what like 12v12. So, but it's like if you're kind like that gives you like because in like a 5v5 or a 6v6, it's like you need to be pulling your weight in order to win. But it's like if you're on a team of 12, like who fucking cares if you're like just like dicking around like playing like a joke class? Because like it doesn't
Yeah,
like
that's
your
like what
team.
the problem with League of Legends is too.
Problem with League of Legends is that it's not fun.
Yeah. Like it used to be, but like the problem is that like literally the meta is to make it so your opponent cannot play the game.
That sounds like yeah, like I think Dota's a lot like that too. Or from at least from
Yeah, and
when
that's why I fucking hate it.
I quit. Properly quit Dota. Like 'cause it's just because Dota really was all about like just denying the enemy just any kind of leeway,
Yeah.
just overwhelm them and just make sure they can't do anything. I don't know. Like I still play Hearts and like Hearts is just really fun. At least in comparison.
Yeah, my buddy Josh would agree because you don't have to worry so much about shit. Because like in League, the big thing, like, because I played a lot of top lane when I played League, so it
Mm.
was like you try to kill your opponent early, and if you can't, you only you let them push the wave to your tower, and then you try to freeze it there. So, like, if you can make it so the minions are just constantly fighting on the edge of your tower's range, your opponent cannot get close to hit you. If they do, they're going to take a tower shot,
Hmm.
and then you can bully them. And then if you bully them to the point where they can't engage anymore or take damage, they either have to back and miss XP and gold, which is the worst option, or they just have to stand out of your range and just leech XP, but they can't get close and last hit, or else you'll kill them. So they're only getting XP, and then your jungler comes by and kills them.
Yeah. So
You know
I'm
what I
very
mean?
yeah.
Like
No,
you literally make it to where they can't do it.
I'm flashbacks to like playing like bottom dire side on Dota 2 where you just kind like you get like they're pushing kind of aggressively but not really farming but like you're like kind of farming under tower and you're just kind of just waiting for them to overextend and like get greedy because it's just people like of just fucking EU players just they will fucking do anything for a kill.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, you don't because so like Hots is 5v5, but it's like there are characters that are like more jokey. Like the game, and say the game is not. The game. I like it's brilliant. Like the game is somehow like it's rare that a game goes over 20 minutes in Hots, and
Yeah. Do
that's
you remember when it
brilliant.
was a competitive esport for a very short amount of
Well, because they
time?
were trying to push it, weren't they? But it's like it didn't really.
Yeah.
Early on, Hots got so much flack, and it was really undeserved. Because it even back then, the game was good. Like, because I'd say and I've said like I played it on and off, but like I played since it came out, and I'd say it was always fun, and it was just like and it played well, and it like and you could just play it. It's like it's not like League or Dota where you just farm till you're unstoppable and you can one shot everyone. It's like the game didn't work that way, so it was a lot less likely to get steamrolled. Obviously that happens,
Right.
but I'm not because and so, like it's like impossible for a single person on a team to carry the rest of the team. Like you can't do that in Hearts, which I think it's like I don't know, just the balancing has always been really good. I will say like not every hero is equal, which sucks, especially because they're not updating it anymore. So any hero that's maybe a bit too strong, they're gonna stay like that. Oh, actually, take that back. Even worse, like any hero that sucks is they're gonna suck forever, which is rich. That's really sad. Like
Yeah.
any hero that's like kind of mediocre or lackluster is just always gonna be like that now. Because like I've had some miserable games of Hearts where it's just like the matchup is just like awful, like against you, like very not in your favor. So it's like, and so,
Right. Yeah.
so you just like because obviously like I'll sing the praises of like the no shop or no farming or anything, but it's like if your like if you can't change your lineup, so if you're like if your like team isn't good against what the other team has, then you're just kind of screwed. It's like there are
Yep.
either you like and it's like if you but being fair, like you could some there are times where you can like outplay or like you can change your strategy, but it's like it is very frustrating when you have to try like your whole team has to be trying their very hardest to get anything done where the enemy team is just like they can just do whatever they want like with ease and like they and
Yeah.
I do find that a lot in Hearts where it's like yeah, we're getting stomped, but then the enemy team does something that's like really stupid and they all get killed, and it's like, oh yeah, it's like, oh yeah, that's right. They're not good. They're just being like they've just got a really good like team comp. And it's like that might be a scrub thing to say, but it's like something like when because I guess
It
I'm
is, but it's not. Like it can definitely be like a complaint, like one of those generic complaints, like, "Oh, I was lagging," you know what I mean?
hmm
But there's definitely like truth to it. Like there's some characters that just absolutely get outplayed by other ones, and there's not much
exactly.
that
It's
you
just
can do
the
about it.
yeah, it's just the matchup, and it's like I
Like
say
if your character's all about slows and you're up against someone who has a move that makes them immune to slows for 5 seconds, well, it's like, well, fuck.
yeah, or it's like you've got you're like I'd say like AD carries are kind of crap in Hearts. Like mages
Mhm.
just do so much better. But like if you've I say like the matchmaking in Hearts is always like either you play ARAM or quick match. It's usually like the teams so like the team composition is random basically, which can be good, can be bad. But say you can end up with a team like facing a team that has like everyone's got a stun or something similar. So it's like if they get someone, they can just lock them down. And there's no way they can get out. Or so and my point with like physical attack like AD carries if they've got a team that has a decent amount of like blind if they can blind you then you are useless so because
Yep.
they can just negate your only form of damage so it's like right but the big thing I've found hard to do is it's like if they've got a team that is just good at like they can lock you down and burst you like you're fucked like I remember playing one game where I was like Tassadar and they had like Nova, Li Ming, and Kael'thas, and it's like, yeah, you peek your head out, you'd get instantly blown up by all that bullshit.
Yep.
Ugh. Game's still fun though, honest. I've had
I
it's
haven't
just
played in so long.
yeah, it's just I don't know. It sucks. Get it? Like it always feels like you get put with the fucking nosebleeds while the enemy team is actually somehow coordinated. I guess it is. It's just luck of the draw. Where I've absolutely had games where like it feels like the enemy team can't like do anything to stop you, and you just steamroll. But I guess like 10 minutes of
It's
suffering is
kind
better
of the
than
nature of the game, yeah.
yeah. I think 10 minutes of suffering is better than 40 minutes. I was gonna say something before and I can't remember now.
It's all good.
Oh, oh yeah, I remember. I was thinking about Street Fighter. Uh, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna go back to 5. 6 looks good, but
I bought a bunch of shirts the other day because I gave a bunch of my shirts to my girlfriend's uncle because he's one of the people that lost their house in the flood and
Mm-hmm.
lost all their clothes and stuff. So I gave away most of the shirts that I wear, and like everything else in my wardrobe is from like years ago and is like a bit too small for me now.
Mm-hmm.
So I went around buying a bunch of new shirts yesterday, and I almost bought a Colleen shirt, and I was like, I didn't.
I, I
I
just I
might.
refuse to believe you're like any kind of fan of Colleen.
What do you mean?
Because I don't know, I'm just like I'm just convinced you only played her because she was top tier.
I really like her though.
Why? What's
She
there
won
about her?
Evo recently because she
Wait,
was unique. I'd never seen her in Street Fighter before, and
wait,
I
because she
really
wasn't
liked the
in Street Fighter
mechanic.
before.
Well, she was, but she wasn't playable.
But yeah,
You know,
you
she was
you
just
didn't
like,
see her doing like the flips and the mix-ups and shit.
yeah, exactly.
But
I
also,
thought her
I like how you
mix-ups was
said
fun.
the first thing you said to defend your liking of her was that she won Evo. That's
Like a
exactly
minute
my
to start up in
it's,
another minute.
it's exactly my fucking point.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's the only Evo that Colleen's ever won, though.
But I see it all the time in like high level fucking play.
Yeah,
But to be, like, I mean, like I get she wasn't Rashid, like, but I don't know, like
fucking
just
Rashid.
no, yeah, fuck Rashid. There's a lot of characters in that game I fucking hate, to be fair, but I don't know, just Colleen, just like I didn't hate her. It was just like I don't really care. I don't really respect mix-up characters like at all. And it's like people give grapplers shit, but it's like at least you know what a grappler's gonna
But
do.
grapplers are all about mix-ups, though.
Well, it's just guessing when they're gonna grab you, but that's kind of it.
Yeah,
It's not like are they gonna are they gonna like then a grappler doesn't put you in a block string for like 20 straight seconds and then hits you with a move that could be hot that could be overhead or low, and you just kind of
I
have to
get it.
guess.
It's a
I don't
guess either way, but it's a delayed guess because you have to make sure you're blocking their bullshit before that.
I don't know, and
Yeah,
if it always feels like people are like oh do grab like command grabs do way too much damage, but it's like I get it's like for one move, but it's like combos were never that hard in five, so it's like they would be like someone like hits you with a mix up, and they're gonna be doing a combo that might do like 40%, you know, and it's like a SPD doesn't do that. It's just like
that's true.
I don't know. Like I haven't played in a while, but I was
I
thinking
haven't
about
either.
I was thinking about it because one I was looking back at Street Fighter 3 and I'm like, wow, that's a fucking perfect game, with a couple exceptions. But it's like, but
I mean, it's not, but it is. Like it's
it's
like
Street.
Smash. Like it's perfect in its imperfections
I think
because like
yeah. No, I get you. Go on.
I was watching a thing about like a tech that you basically had to do in Third Strike if you played like competitively, or else you literally just weren't going to win because
Do you remember what it was?
yes, I'm trying to remember exactly how it works though. You
It's
have
not
to
like a
like
Kara throw or something, is it?
no, you have to it's like after you block a combo, you need to jump at a certain point because it I'll find the video and send it's I think the video was called something like why Daigo doesn't like Third Strike, and the video was narrated by a guy who still plays Third Strike a lot, and him and
Mm.
Daigo were like rivals in it, I guess. But it's literally like he was playing Chun-Li and he was against a Ken. But I mean, he's controlling both characters, but that's the matchup that he's got,
Hmm.
and he's like, see, watch this. He like Ken does a combo, and then he can do like a throw immediately after or something, and there's like no way out of it. But if you like hold up at some point in Ken's combo, you like jump on the first available frame.
Hmm.
so you end up not being hit by the throw, and if they throw, then now you can punish. And if they don't throw, well, you're just air blocking, so, like, it
Well, you'd
goes
have to
back to
parry
neutral,
it.
basically.
You can't air block. You'd have to parry it.
Oh, you can't air block in Third Strike?
Nope.
Well, it's something like that. It's like you jump so you can
I
not
hate
get
air
hit by
blocking,
the thing.
but because you know what, like you say, like Daigo doesn't really like Third Strike. So yeah, that's true. He likes Alpha, and I can't stand Alpha.
Well, right, it's just a thing that's like, if you don't know, you can it's like in Smash, if you don't know what a wave dash is for Melee, it's like, well, good
You're
luck
you're
winning
well,
anything.
yeah, it's like you're at a disadvantage. I get that. It's like
Not just a
Melee's.
disadvantage, it's such a heavy disadvantage that it's like, you shouldn't even bother playing this at this
Yeah,
point.
no, totally. It's like I like Melee is definitely fun, and it's like I think like it's cool that people still play it, but it's like I don't know. I think it feels like it should have been like they should have moved on like a while ago, kinda. But then again, I can't
I
say
get
much.
that, yeah.
I can't say much considering people, you know, so like, oh, people still play Third Strike because that game's amazing. So that's fair enough, I guess. But it's just, I guess it's just mental how big Melee got. I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
can't remember now, but
I'm gonna find that video.
yeah, but I don't know. Like I was like I was watching some like Dragon Ball Fighters like gameplay, and it's like even like game's been out like what 4 years, and it's still like it's it's one of like I don't can't remember the last time I watched like Street Fighter Five like pro like like high level like Evo shit, but like watching like fighters was actually like really fun to watch. But it's like it's got some balance issues, but it's like my point is like they it's like what kind of style what style does five have? It's like I couldn't really tell you. The only style I think it really went for is like, oh, it's a fighting game. It's like it really wanted so badly
Yeah,
to be like it really wanted to be like, you know, the competitive standard. And it's like I liked five like a lot. Like five was my game for a bit, but then it's like I looked at other stuff that was around, it's like wow, everything else really just blows five out of the water in every level.
yeah. I
It's
found
like
the video, but it's like 12, almost 13 minutes. So
I
give me a
can
second and I'll
yeah,
skim
yeah.
through it.
But it's like I think like I haven't played it like another one I haven't played in a bit, but it's like I think like I kind of took Guilty Gear Strive as my new game because
Oh
holy
yeah.
shit, like that like Strive is amazing. Like Strive is absolutely like the best fighting game in years.
It seems like fun. I just don't like I just what worries me is that there's so many it seems like there's so many touch of deaths.
Not really. It's
I've seen so many combo videos where someone like goes for DP on wake up and then they get
someone
comboed
DP.
to death.
It's I mean it depends on like how much meter someone's get because it's like you don't carry over meter per round, but it's
I'll
the
say you
damage
better spend it.
and it's like the damage is really high in Strive. So yeah, people do just
Yeah.
fucking die, which is fair. But it's not like the combos tend to be that like they're not like 40 hit combos really in Strive. They're like
Yeah.
it's usually like you know do you like Gatling and then like do a cancel or like just do a special or something. The combos are usually a lot shorter in Strive. I don't know. It's like it's got rollback. It's got like a good look. Everything's got a like the game feels really good, and also it is the most unique cast of characters ever because every like it's kind of like classic in that way, in that there's not really any character that does the same thing as another character
Right.
where it's like there's no Like, cause yeah, there's a couple Shotos, but it's like they're so different that it's like they're almost incomparable.
Oh my god, this is so true. I was looking at the comments on this video, and it's like Daigo does one of the most famous things in fighting game history on Third Strike. Also Daigo, yeah, this game sucks.
Is this it?
Fuck it.
Third's. I can't remember what his specific reasoning was, but I remember like he really liked Alpha for like because he really liked the guard meter, and I hate the guard meter
Yeah.
because I don't know. It's
So
like
this
yeah,
guy's
go on.
explanation, it's like there's you so on your wake up, you have 6 frames of throw invincibility.
Hmm.
And there's a technique you do on wake up. So if you block for 4 frames and jump, um, you input block for 4 frames and then input jump. If you do that, you will jump while your throw invincibility is still in effect. So you can completely avoid the mix up that Ken does where on wake up is he gonna like attack or block, I'm guessing. But you can literally stop the mix up by blocking for 4 frames and then jumping because you still have 2 frames
So
of
you
throw
just have to
immunity.
you would have to like just tap back.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So you can get out of the situation. So if you read the throw, like if you think they're going to throw, you should literally just jump because you can block it. It says with this tech, you can block it even if the opponent goes for a meaty and he's like playing out the thing now, so they get thrown. Oh, I get it. Because if you're holding block and then hit jump, if they go for the throw, you still have the throw invincibility and you've jumped and now you can counter, right? But if they meaty, you're still holding block, you haven't jumped yet. So you
It's
just
an
block
option
the
select.
meaty. Yeah, you literally you can deal with both options that way.
Okay, that sounds a bit more familiar now because it's almost kind of like fuzzy guard.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind like but like kind of the opposite. But no, yeah, no, I get that. It's very weird, but I understand the principle. Yeah, I didn't know it was like that specific. Man, I've heard people like I've heard people like especially for shit like this. I've heard people talk about Third Strike as if it's like impenetrable, but it's like I don't know, like compared to some other shit, I felt like Third Strike isn't that hard to get into. Like once you kind of like get the feel of the game. Because it's still
I got you.
it's still Street Fighter. It's just like this is more like layers of tech like to build on. But it's like if you can like obviously someone who knows what they're doing is gonna stomp you, but it's like you can kind of you can just play it as Street Fighter. You don't need to be parrying and like doing all like the crazy shit. At least like
Yeah.
when you're still like getting used to it. You know you just because even like the combos like the combos in Third Strike like they're very specific, but they're not like really long like strings or anything. So and because a lot of stuff is just it's all like just your footsies and like just a lot of the combos may just be like crouching medium kick and a Hadoken and that's your lot.
Yeah. But talking about Colleen again, like, yeah, I just really, I liked the character. I just like, I hadn't seen her before, so I found her interesting because I didn't know who she was. And then when I was like watching people play her and they were doing like this, like ice skates type of thing. Well, I first saw Colleen before anyone had a V Trigger 2, so she just had the ice stomp and I was like, "Oh, that looks kind of cool." Like I just liked her whole aesthetic, and I liked that she was about ice, and I don't know, like it just it clicked
I
with me
definitely
for some
preferred
reason.
I preferred that version of Colleen before she got that fucking busted V trigger too.
Yeah, the ice skates.
Yeah, but it's a good like because yeah, like when she came out, I don't like I like her default costume a lot. I think it's her best one.
I mean, I've won some games because of those ice skates in a situation where we were both like about to die.
Mhm.
Like I would ice skate in and then like fucking do like a crouching light, and it would be enough to tap them and kill them, and if it wasn't, I would slide in crouching light and throw.
Mm. Man, I've not kept up with 5, and it's like it's kind of end of its life now, isn't it? But I
Yeah.
I wonder if Gil's playable now.
I think he got buffed if I remember. I know
It's
Luke is like insane. Like Luke can do
I've-
some
I'm never
jank
gonna play
shit.
Luke 'cause I hate how he looks. I hate his design.
Yeah.
And also I don't really find his moveset that interesting. Like charge
Oh,
stuff is neat, I guess, but it's like he's just kind of a Shoto in different clothes.
that's true.
It's like, and I don't know, like it's like if I want to be a Shoto, I'll just go Akuma. I really like Akuma. Unless they give a Shoto a command grab, which Akuma's got one close, but you know, I don't even like that. Like I don't really care for that Jamie guy too much either. But
Yeah.
I do appreciate that they're actually going for a style and a look in 6. It doesn't look like it's like kind of in like objectively 5 doesn't look bad, but kind of like in context of every other game that was kind of out and popular during its lifetime, 5 kind of look
Yeah.
like shit.
That's true. It's been fun talking, but I'm gonna go lay down, and I know it's
Yeah.
getting late for you too.
Yeah,
So
true. I just want to say I hope that Alex is in 6.
that would be cool. Oh, that reminds me what I was gonna take. Kenny Omega came back to AEW last week. It was pretty hype.
Yeah. I was gonna very quickly, I was gonna say about Gil. It's like, I know I played Gil for a bit, but it's like, it seems like they were buffing him to be in the kind of character I didn't want him to be. It seems like they were
Hmm.
making him into like a Zona kind of projectile character, and I was like, that's really lame. Especially
Yeah.
because Gil didn't do that in Third Strike. Gil was a fucking like powerhouse god man who would just like kick your
Yeah.
ass and like just
Let me
like
just fucking elbow you and freeze you, and then do a fucking rain of meteors and kill you.
yeah, in like a glorious, or just grow wings and just fill the whole screen with light and you
Mhm.
die. It's like but no, like Street Fighter 5 Gil. It's like, no, I'm gonna throw all these meteors and like man. But I'm glad that Alex like is like got like buffed into to heaven. That's the because he got like he was bad for so long, but then like people kept playing him, which is good.
Yeah.
But now I think I don't know where he is now, but I remember when like some buffs got released and people were like complaining that he was too good. It's like that character was garbage for so long. Let him have this
Yeah.
for God's sake.
Yeah.
Oh God.
All right.
Alright.
Well, hopefully we'll talk again soon.
Yeah, oh God,
But
it's 3 a.m. I'm gonna get some sleep.
all right,
It was
catch you
nice
later.
talking. Catch you later.
Yeah, it was. Boy.
Bye.